G'day and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevin's and the no good idiotic public freakouts here and Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you, you still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. First up here, we've got an old man who's extremely annoyed at the person behind the camera because they apparently were swerving around, driving slightly recklessly on the road, so decided to participate in a bit of road rage.
I'm not listening to you. Yeah, kiss my ass. You'll end up killing somebody in this piece of shit.
God bless you. Have a good day.
Hey, yeah, God bless
God
you.
Bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. Yeah, I have to put gas in. I couldn't gas in my car.
She come blasting through traffic, and we were stopped, and she comes swerving by me, and just missed in front of my truck, and cut from the fast lane to the slow lane, and kept on hauling ass. She thinks she owns the fucking road with her fancy ass turbocharged Mercedes-Benz.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Have a good day.
Well, more people like me need to get
I'm young. I'm listening to you. I respect him. I'm listening to him. I respect him. I'm listening to him. He's my elder. He's an old man. He's my elder.
If what you're saying is true, that she was driving recklessly on the road because of her vehicle and is not really great at controlling it, then yeah, I would understand why you're upset, but it doesn't mean you hop out of the car at the next gas station that they stop at and start screaming and yelling at them. That's not going to fix the issue either. That's just going to cause more problems, especially for yourself. In this clip, we have both the landlord and the property manager showing up unannounced to one of their houses and letting themselves in to do some form of inspection and complain about whatever the heck's. Here's the clip.
My house. I did not give you permission to come inside my house. Alright, that's fine. Take a video of this, Justin. Let me call the cops right quick. This is actually, you have a lot of lease violations. Are you aware when you're paying rent? Man, yes, I have a lawyer. And I have a court date. And that's good. That's a dog coming down here. That's a dog? You didn't tell me you're coming down here. That's a dog? Yeah, you know that. Okay. Yeah, that's not on the lease though. You're aware of that? That's okay. That's what I pay $200 a month for. You don't. You have not paid rent. You have not paid rent. I don't want people to do that. Congratulations. Congratulations. Are you aware?
As a property manager, though, can you just show up in someone's house and just kind of like walk around without?
I can't talk to you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Are you aware you're paying rent? Yes, I did. I paid rent last month. $9.50.
Yeah, you have to give somebody a 24-hour notice before you come in their house.
You're 3 months. Get out of my house. You can see me in court.
Hey, we'll definitely see you in court for this. I promise you.
Yes, I do.
I promise you.
This is illegal. Hello, I can't hear you.
You still owe January rent. It's nice to meet you though. You keep talking out. This is true, okay?
I don't live here. So do you guys just kind of walk in people's houses whenever you feel?
So you just decide that's illegal.
What about you? Do you think that's acceptable?
I know my rights. You
Do
obviously don't.
you feel like that's acceptable?
Because guess what? Ain't nobody ever done this before. Oh, it's a terrible meeting.
And I don't mind.
As an owner, we have rights.
No, I know the rights.
But like, you need to give us a notice.
You don't just come inside people's houses. I just had a baby. You don't come inside my house.
It's been
That's
paid.
illegal.
We're at 3
You let
months
me know
behind.
you're coming to my house first. You don't let yourself in.
Okay, so they haven't paid rent. Isn't there a whole legal process you should be doing right now? Not whatever this thing is here? Because I'm going to tell you this. From my understanding of how the rental shenanigans work in America, this will not help your case. If you did this something like here in Australia, this will literally ruin any form of case you have to kick the person out because you've literally showed up unannounced and you're pointing out all these issues, and if you dare complain about any of those issues that you found via this unannounced, basically illegal inspection, you can get in a lot of shit and they won't even acknowledge whatever arguments you have. You won't win that type of argument. If someone's not paying rent, there is literal legal recourse you take. Not this. This is stupid, and it's going to just get you in trouble. This clip is, a lot, if I'm completely honest. The quality of the actual video itself is hot garbage, but that's because this has now been deleted, so, yeah, that's a fun problem. I'm just going to say, this couple's at a vet. Their dog's in surgery. Things happen. I'll talk about it more after the clip.
I am not.
Do you hear this shit? Do you hear this shit?
Call whoever you gotta do. Do you go to the grocery store and get groceries and not pay?
Hey, record this?
Record it on you. I'll call the cops.
Can you please just take care of our dog?
I can do a lot of things.
Isn't that your job?
It is my job. It's also your job to pay for your service.
Okay, and
This
if
is
you guys
crazy.
hadn't...
Will you go back there and fix the dog?
Yes,
The money
we
has
are
been
working-
paid.
we are working
The
on
money
getting
has
the
been
money right
paid.
now.
Go fix my dog.
Do you want me to call 911 now? Or
Yes, because the bill has been paid.
If my dog dies because
Yes,
you're out
I want
here...
my dog.
because
Your
of all
dog's
this,
not going to die. I already took
we
the
have
dog back
paid the
to-
money. The
that's
money is
fine.
paid. Please
What
finish
you're not allowed
sewing
to
up
do,
my dog that
what
is
you're
open.
not allowed to do is come in here and scream and call my staff.
So you
names.
guys are allowed to
She's
scream
allowed
at
to
us, but we
scream at
can't
us?
scream at you?
Did you come here with the money?
We got the money now.
Yes.
One.
So
Yes, it
we
has
got
been
the
paid.
money. It has been paid.
Right.
I did not even raise my voice.
I have cameras.
Stop it. Get out of
please,
here.
Richard,
You got
please.
cameras? Play them.
Play your cameras
I'm
then.
gonna yell.
Play your
You're not
cameras.
gonna yell.
You heard her
You're
yelling,
not
didn't
gonna
you?
yell.
And then go in and slam the door
I got
on
a
us.
witness
Don't
right
even.
here. I've been on the phone.
there.
I've been on the
I
phone.
have cameras right there.
That's
Okay,
good.
pull back
Go
the
get my
cameras.
dog. Go get my dog, and we'll go to court about this shit. The money's been paid.
You can go
I
to
want
court
my
all you
dog.
want.
Please
not-
sew up our
you
dog
are
before it
not-
dies. It's open on your operating table right
Yeah,
now.
and it's stable.
Then finish your job so we
You're
can
not
get the
gonna
hell out
yell.
of here. We have paid your money.
That's fine.
Then finish
Do
your
not yell
job.
at my office manager again. Do you
Finish your
understand
job,
that?
Go
please.
get my dog.
You want it now on the table, or you want me to do something to wake it up like it's my job?
Go do your
It
job.
is your job.
Then you do not yell at my manager. Do you understand? Do you understand?
What is your name?
Dr. Dean.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dean. Can you finish sewing up
I
my
can do
dog
anything
before it
that I
dies
want
on your
to.
table?
It's not going to die on the table.
Okay, and if
You
anything happens,
just
I will
came
make
out
sure.
here,
Because you guys are
showed me
yelling.
the blood,
Because
and
I'm in
said, "Do you want
surgery."
me to finish
Because
working
you're
on your
yelling at
dog
my
or not?"
staff.
That is what you just came out here and
am
said.
Yelling at my
Believe
staff.
this. This is incredible. Absolutely
You are
incredible.
yelling at my staff.
Mom, I'm calling 911.
Have them. I see all the time. I see all the
Mom, I'm
sweet
calling.
dogs.
I'm sorry, but what the is this? Like, I'm just trying to just process what I just witnessed. So what can be gathered is that what can be assumed from this story so far, from what we can gather from the clip itself, is that quite possibly the parents here, the owners of this dog, couldn't afford to pay for the surgery initially, but the vet decided to start the surgery hoping that, hey, they might find a way to financially pay, and we're just going to be nice because this dog is clearly in a state where they need the surgery. And about halfway through, the couple managed to finagle some form of money from somewhere, so they go and actually pay for it. There potentially is some form of financial runaround with the staff member out there. At some point, it leads to the couple yelling and screaming at the worker who is processing the payment, which then potentially interrupts the work of the vet who's currently operating surgery on their dog. So she comes out to see what in the world was happening, and then this argument ensues. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest here. Part of me is just like, I get it. This loud screaming and yelling from this couple is probably interrupting the surgery to a degree if you heard it from inside the surgery room. But at the same time, maybe at least finish the operation, then go find out what in the world's like. Maybe poke your head out, see what's happening, and then go back to finish the surgery, or do something like. I don't like. I get it. The dog's stable, but I think. I feel a bit uncomfortable with the knowledge that the dog is sitting there open on the operating table. Yeah, the dog's stable. He's probably going to be fine. Nothing's probably going to happen. But there's just some level of uncomfortability of a dog being open on the operating table just in general is probably not the brightest move. I don't know. This is just chaos. This is chaos in a nutshell. It's a lot. The lady behind the camera gets in trouble from the airport staff for a reason that you wouldn't have expected. Here's the clip.
Miss, can you back up off
I
of me?
need the chair. I need pick up the passenger
There's
outside.
two
I
other
need
chairs right here.
This is my chair.
Okay, that's understandable, but back
See that
up.
way.
Okay, back up. First of all, you already approached me, miss. Back up.
Okay,
Get out my
miss.
face.
Please, miss.
Get out of
Sit
my
that
face.
way.
Okay, move. Move so I can get up. Move.
I don't move.
Okay, well, I don't move
I
either.
need call the police.
Call them. I don't give a
It's okay, no problem. It's okay, no problem. I call the police.
Call them. They right there. Go get them.
You have sit that way.
You first of all, you need to learn how to talk to people. Learn how to talk to me.
Okay.
Don't just come up here talking about miss, get up, get up. I never had a problem. You don't understand me. Come in my face screaming. I never had a problem getting up. Don't come up in my damn face. What's wrong with you?
Nah, y'all seen the video when the lady knocked the man out?
Alina, and learn how to speak English, bitch.
Yes, she got in trouble because she chose to sit down in a wheelchair seat, which is definitely an interesting choice to do in the first place. Now, granted, the lady is upset about how she was treated by the employee and not the fact that she was doing something wrong in the first place, and she felt like the worker should have been a bit more respectful to her, which you can have your own opinion on. An additional thing that was added after the fact, apparently she says that she has a disabled placard under her name, so she technically is allowed to use wheelchairs, I suppose. I don't know. I will just leave this up to you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on the choices made here today? Karen is walking her 2 dogs throughout the neighborhood, but decides to not have leashes for either of them, which is a problem in and of itself. Anyway, one of the other neighbors decides to let her know that, hey, you know, according to California law, that's illegal. Could you, like, get leashes and put them on them? And it seems to escalate quite quickly from there in a very weird manner. Here's a clip.
There's actually a California leash law. Let me educate you.
You should go back to.
Oh wow! I'll put this on my platform.
I'll put this on my TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just
We have TikTok too.
I don't want your dog to get hurt.
This is the woman who called me a bitch when she moved into our neighborhood.
You're not putting your dog on leash.
A few weeks ago, she moved into our neighborhood.
You're
and
not
now
putting
she's
on
the
the
most
leash.
hated woman on our block.
And then you're breaking
Everybody
California
hates you.
law.
Everybody hates you now.
You're breaking the
and
California
she
law.
called me a bitch one
And you're a
day
racist.
for being outside my house.
Stop being Karen.
And
I'm just educating
you're an Asian Karen.
And
you look like one.
I'm just
You look like
educating
one.
you.
You look like one.
I'm just
educate me.
Yes, it's free education. Thank you. You're welcome.
You are going on whatever you put me on, lady.
Yeah, you
And
told me.
actually,
Tell me
I
to
shouldn't
go back
call.
to.
What did you tell me the last time I was here? Go back to your country,
I'm
you told me.
asking
Yes,
you
she did.
nicely.
You know what she said the last time she met me? She said, bitch, go back to your country. So do I have to look Asian to be told, go back to my country?
You're breaking
I'm
the.
recording you too, lady.
So this is what happened.
Did you say something to Jennifer too?
This is
Did
something.
Did you say something to Jennifer behind you?
That
Did you?
You
Did
should put your
Jen?
dog on leash. Because you're breaking the California law for.
You're so unpopular.
You're breaking the California
you should move.
law for.
We don't want you
leash,
on this block.
On the leash.
We don't want you on this block.
You're actually breaking California law for not putting
Listen,
dog
lady,
here on leash.
There's a police station up the top of the road. Go up and do what you want to do.
I will come. I will send this video.
Oh my God, you're going to break my camera. You're so ugly.
I'm not. I'm asking you nicely. But you are being
don't
a
know how
Karen.
to ask anything nicely because you call me a bitch.
I'm done.
And until you apologize,
you are,
we won't start again.
You're breaking California
law
for not putting your dog on leash.
Apologize, I said. Do you understand English?
I am educating
do you understand
that
English?
you're breaking California law,
English?
the leash law.
Do you understand English?
Okay, I'm done with you.
Do you understand
and
English?
I will formally. Do you listen?
Do you? Yeah. Right in there.
What's
do you
your last
English?
name? What's your last name?
Wong Kong Hai.
Okay, you're being a racist. This is going on.
Yeah, this is going on my TikTok.
I am.
She told me to go back to my country and eat potatoes the last time I met her.
Oh.
So she's a racist and she calls people bitch.
First things first, even if what you said was true, that she was racist towards you previously, doesn't mean that you should be racist towards her. Two wrongs don't make a right. Just because someone shot you doesn't mean you shoot them. It's like, what? It just seems backwards, like, oh, man, they were assholes to me, so I deserve to be an asshole back and be even worse. But the likelihood of that being true is very... I don't think so. Doesn't seem to be the case, especially considering with how the person behind the camera is approaching the situation versus how she's approaching the situation. She's been far more aggressive about racism and far more liberal and just being more anger about it, whilst our other friend who's behind this camera that we're watching from is a lot calmer when it comes down to it. And you could say, oh yes, because she's recording it. Yeah, but so is the other person. So it's like one of those things where you choose who you want to believe here. Either way, it's kind of ridiculous. If you're going to walk around with your dogs, have them on a leash. A, because you never know when you're going to encounter someone else walking their dogs, and as I've said in a clip a long while in the past, there's people who walk around with their dogs here without leashes, and it almost ended up in our dog, when we were walking it, get into a fight with their dogs, and pretty much the only way we had to attempt to stop that is to stand over the top of our dog in between their dogs, which didn't work out that well. And you know where those type of things go when it's a dog decides to start attacking another dog. This Karen's riding her bike down the wrong side of the footpath and decides to not move into the other lane when she comes across someone who's walking down it. Let's just say things go bad.
Not moving. You're on the wrong side of the road.
Excuse me.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
Really?
You're on the wrong side of the road.
I hate how this is a short clip, but I'm assuming it got cut short because assuming a fight broke out not long afterwards over a stupid decision. Here we have a very interesting clip where the store owner decided it would be a bright idea to lock his door in order to get this guy who apparently stole something locked inside of the store and being held by him for the time being.
You feel powerful, dog? You feel powerful?
Just leave him. Just leave him.
Powerful? Dog? What? You feel powerful? Hit me,
Can you see this? He's getting into someone else's face.
See what happens.
See?
I never said I was going to.
Put your hand on me.
I never said I was going to.
So why are you asking me to put my hand on you?
Because you locked me in the store, bro. I didn't do nothing.
I didn't put my hand on you. You're a thief, and I hadn't taken care
What
of
did I steal? I sampled a drink.
After you were confronted.
I literally sampled a drink.
After you were confronted.
About what? Sampling a
You
drink?
see a sign that says
Sampling a drink?
free?
I can't taste the
Do you
fucking
see
drink.
that? Hey, did you like to go sample one of my sandwiches? You want to sample a cigarette?
No. I never
Not you want to
did that.
sample a
Did I
candy
do any of
bar?
that? Did I
Look
do
at how
any of
close
that?
he is
Did I do
into
any of
his
that?
face.
Did I do any of that?
Huh?
Did I do any of that?
You did over there.
I literally tasted the drink, bro.
No, that's not authorized. That ain't the way it works. I gotta pay for that cup that you threw away, that you paid for.
Yeah, I
only
paid for
because
it, though.
I confronted you.
Bruh, what are you saying, bro?
I'm saying, I done said everything. She got it all on there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I paid for the cup, so I ain't steal nothing.
You don't need to be here, ma'am.
You're on the right.
Good. I'm sorry, sir. The store's closed for a moment. Disruptive customers.
Why did you get all their names, bro?
I am. Oh, I have all of them on camera already. So when the cops get here, I will be calling corporate too.
Except for him. Except for this guy right here. It was her. She's racist too. You're racist too.
Man, I'm not 100% sure how to really think about this one. Because it's like one of those things, from what I've read with the US laws beforehand, on a technicality, if the store owner has actual legitimate reason to believe that you stole something, or you did some form, like you stole something from them and you're refusing to pay for it, they can technically have the rights to lock you within the store. They can't put your, like, you can potentially force your way out, and in theory they can't lay a hand on you in any way, shape or form. They can lock the door and stop you from leaving by blocking the entrance, but they can't actually use any form of physical effort to do that. So now it just comes down to the question on, is sampling a drink, depending on where the sampling of said drink was, whether it be like a slushy machine that was out in the store floor, or whether he grabbed a milk drink out of the fridge, undid the seal, took a sip and put it back, is now just other questions on, is that enough to warrant locking the guy in here? I honestly wouldn't be too sure. If it's along the lines and he put a little bit of slushy into a cup, took a sip of the frozen drink, and then that's it, and that's all he did, then I personally would just like this ain't worth it, move along, get out of here. But if it's like an actual sealed drink he's taken out of the fridge, opened up, taken a sip, and then put it back after he didn't like it, then there's other issues that come along with that. Again, it depends on the context of what actually happened prior to the recording. Here we see the stress of some doctors or nurses peeking at a hospital or a doctor's place. I don't know, they both got stethoscopes. They're either nurses or doctors or somewhere in between.
You better get the out of my face. You better, you point your finger at me again, bitch. Get it out of my face. That's right, good. Did she not point her finger in my face?
Doesn't give you the right
I'm
to hit
trying.
me.
Doesn't give you the right to put your finger. You better
Hit me
move.
again, Karen.
I'm gonna dump this hot shit on you, bitch. You better move.
Okay.
You better call
arrested for assault.
somebody.
You're damn right.
I mean, you're not you when you're hungry, so I better get that food in you. These guys are just chilling at a community pool, and there's this one person who seems to be a bit rowdy, swearing all over the place at a community pool. So these guys ask her to stop swearing. We don't know if it was politely or not because the recording starts post that. Either way, her reaction to that is something else. Here's the clip.
Over here, we have little kids over here.
Talk to me again.
Well, this is my kid.
Talking to you. We have kids here.
Hey,
I asked you like a woman.
did it nice.
You could have did it nice.
You were yelling and cussing. We have children over here.
If you want to talk to me, come up to me and talk to me. I'm happy. I'm a hey, shut the up. You don't know how old I am. I don't give a how old you are, girl, bitch. You about to find out. I come up find out. What's up?
You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead. You need to go ahead.
You don't know me, bitch.
You need to go ahead.
You don't know me.
You need to
God damn it,
go.
Jayla, you're in a pool where there's kids.
Go
I do, and everybody else
I'll
has
spit at you. What's up? You don't know me.
And you go to jail.
You wish I would. You wish I would.
Please
You wish I would. You wish I would.
You go to jail. You go to jail.
You like to go to jail because I don't give a stay here, ho. None of that. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, wherever the I am. I don't give a. I don't give a.
I know you don't.
I don't give a. Because I'm at home talking, bitch, because you're talking to me and I'm talking back to you. Because you're talking to me. But did you not just yell at me?
You have kids over here.
But did you not? Get your kids. Look, your kids look dumb.
No. Your kids look dumb. Did she say that?
She was promptly arrested for stupidity and disappeared into the ether. I don't know. It's just, I don't get this type of reaction. Hey, could you like not swear around kids and you go ballistic about that? Like, what type of logic do you have there, or are you just that crazy? I don't know. Here we go, comes across a random argument occurring whilst he was getting some form of food.
You're paying your money for yours, so don't worry about mine. Keep it going. I damn sure will. You got the right one. On the wrong. That's it, baby. That's it. It's 2 wraps. Somebody that ain't my business. That ain't
You're making it everyone's business. Just shut up.
You don't tell me the mother. Shut up. I'm grown, bitch. I'm grown. Well, mind your own business. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This ain't got nothing to do with you. No, he can shut his mouth and stay out of my business. That's what he can do.
I got you.
I should love random public freakouts you come across where people are just arguing over what is seemingly kind of stupid. Here's we watch this guy's casually blocking the road or just sitting in the middle of the road in his big ass truck because he can. When he gets confronted by multiple other people, he claims that he's a union worker, which isn't really helpful in this situation, considering that because he's choosing just to stay in the middle of the road, there is a long truck behind him that is kind of partway in the previous street, so, you know, might cause an accident, yet he's still refusing to move.
If you don't move this vehicle out of the way so I can unload my materials, just because you're a union doesn't mean you can stop and block traffic. I will call the police that you're impeding traffic. You're going to cause an accident. He's out in the road. He's stuck in the road because you won't move.
Okay, it's not that I won't move.
Move.
Okay.
You're not moving.
Listen,
Then what are you doing?
because
We've asked you to move.
No.
They've asked you to move. He's recording. They're watching.
Okay, you did not ask me to move.
I asked you to move.
Okay.
Yes, I did. On the other side of
Okay.
your truck, I said,
When-
be gone. I know what you're going to do.
Okay, so
Why
when I
don't
came
you
up
pull
here-
up so he doesn't get out of the goddamn road?
You know what? I am going to pull up, but you know what? It's not that I'm not willing to pull up or leave. Because I am. I just don't like the way you talk to me.
I didn't talk to you in any way.
You really
I did not.
Come on.
You
come
said
on.
they talked to you in a way.
He started it, and then
yes,
you jumped
so
on
you
the
were already
bandwagon.
fired up when I came down here, and you had a tone in your voice,
No,
and I will
did
not be bullied by you.
I'm not trying
and
to
you're
bully
still
nobody.
blocking traffic.
I'm not trying to bully
You're not
nobody.
bullying us now, but you'll be bullying us soon enough.
That's not necessarily true.
Yes, it is
That's not
necessarily true. It's what you do.
See,
so kindly, look, I'm just videoing this, and I'm going to get your license plate,
That's
and I'm
fine.
going to tell the cops you're
That's
blocking
fine.
traffic for no reason.
That's fine.
So when I'm done here, I'm going to the borough.
You can.
Showing
them. You know what? I tell you what. I'll call the cops for you. Okay? How about that? You want me to do that for you?
No, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it.
Okay, because I know them down there too. So
good.
It's not a big
Okay,
deal.
It's all good.
Okay, I know the mayor. You know, so it doesn't matter.
I know you know everybody because you vote for them all.
Okay, you know what? It
you
doesn't
vote for
matter.
them all. That's why you're behind them and you're backing them.
All I'm saying is all you had
to prove your point.
All he had to do was say, I have a truck coming. Can you please move up a little bit? I would have gone. I would have.
So what did he do that made you not do that? Because I wasn't here. What did he do that made you not do that?
You were standing right there talking.
No, I did not hear a word he said to you.
The cockiness of it all is crazy. Just because I said I'm union, you and him caught an attitude because I said I was union.
No. I caught an attitude because I came down here and saw your attitude blocking the road from my work getting done. Now you're out in the road, like I show.
Okay, it's fine.
You're out in the road, so you're basically saying you can do whatever you want.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Why don't you pull the hell up so he can unload his gun?
Talking to me. Don't be talking at me. You.
Pull up.
You.
Pull up. So I can get that truck out of the goddamn street.
I'm going to pull up.
Yes, you're going to pull up. You're blocking traffic. You're going to cause an accident. Pull up.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Pull up. It's all you had to do in the first place, jackass.
Don't you gotta love, thank you, have a nice day, as he leaves, like, what a condescending asshole over there. Like, oh my god, like, holy crap, man. Like, all you need to do is one thing, get out of the middle of the road. Go off to, like, just move out of the way. Stop sitting there doing nothing. Like you don't look good. Stop sitting there trying to act pretty, because you ain't. Just get out of the way, let the trucks do what the trucks need to do, and then do whatever in the world you were attempting to do there, which by all means is really ridiculous and really stupid. Because, you know, there could have been an accident that could have happened. Like, genuinely, someone who might not have been paying enough attention to the road to not realize that the truck's currently not moving and is sticking part way out into the previous street that they were on. And it's like, oh, that's still in the street. He's not moving. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans to get around him, or I might end up in a car crash. It's just unnecessary safety problems that we don't really need to deal with. You could just simply get out of the person's way and move on with your day, not whatever in the world this was.
Here we have a guy playing the classic Australian sport, man versus bird.
Oh my god, bro!
For more context of what I'm meaning, just search up Australian magpies. That's all the knowledge you'll need. Here we have a Karen who goes absolutely nuts when she gets accidentally given the wrong order at the sushi restaurant. Here's the clip.
Wrong sushi order and doesn't pay.
Y'all don't get paid that much. How about your mom? Y'all don't get paid that much. My mother can't bring her breast. She can't express. Somebody bothering that lady. How about your mama?
Hey! Calm the hell down! Man, I'm calling the cops right now.
It is what it is. Life be life.
Life be life and yo.
Is that the one guy arrested?
Sure. Life do be life and don't it?
Wouldn't it be easier just to say, hey, I'm sorry, you gave me the wrong order. Would I be able to get the right order, please? And then have them fix it? Because, you know, it seems pretty busy in there, and they've probably stuff up every now and then. No one's perfect. Then to do whatever this was and cop whatever variety of charges you just copped because of how you had to get arrested for this stuff. Like, seriously? Do people just not think logically and go like, huh, maybe that's a bit stupid. Maybe I should be smart. No, not really? That makes sense. Here we got a guy who goes off at what he assumes to be a kid, a minor of sorts, for some reason or another.
Out of here, you're 40.
I'm just a kid. If you weren't a kid, you know what? I'm gonna knock that phone out of your hand.
Are you mad? Your daddy didn't win. Are you mad?
Oh, just sit back and relax.
Bye.
Sit back and relax.
I am, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. I wish you were 18. I'd move
I
your
am.
hand.
I'm
Touch
19,
me.
bitch.
Touch me. Touch
no,
me.
Sweetheart.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it.
Touch me.
You're not worth it, baby.
Touch me. Touch me. I dare you. I'll remove your head.
That's provoking. Look at
You know what?
that.
You're in my face. You're in my face. You better
Yeah?
back off.
Yeah, okay.
Look at this little dyke.
Oh, I get more pussy than you, mother. I get so much more pussy than you.
You know what? Put your hand on me.
Did I?
Put your hand on me.
Yeah? Have another one. Are you mad? Let's see your play real quick.
Yeah?
Yep.
Get behind it. Please, get behind it. Get behind it.
Bye, baby.
You know what you need? You need to be removed from the gene pool because you're too stupid to be alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
no hair, sweetie. Oh, baby.
Touch me. Touch me.
No.
Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Touch me. Come on. Come on, hard ass. Get that phone out of my face. I'm about this close. I'm about this close. I'm about this close.
Drunk. How old are you? Hey, shut up. You shut up. Shut up. Who's out here out of this truck? Bye, baby.
How many things could we grab this guy on now from just this clip alone? Like what? Attempt intimidation to whom he perceived to be a minor at the time before she said his age. Continuous threats saying that, hey, if you're this age, I would knock you out, and being very, very aggressive up in that person's face. Then what was that at the end there? Maybe attempted harm? Heck, with a car that big and how fast he reversed, that could be an attempted murder there, really. Like, the fact that when she went to just get a screenshot or get some information from the plate, he was quick to get in his car and immediately slam it in reverse. Like, he was like, that's a maniac who shouldn't have a vehicle, to be completely honest. If that's how you're going to drive in situations like this, you're so quick to slam reverse in an attempt to hit someone that you don't like right now. Like, I just got a question. What was going through your brain at the time to do something like that? Seriously. You just that dense? You're stupid? You're a maniac? You're insane? Like, genuinely? And I just love how quickly he changes tones when she points out that she's 19. Because right before that, it's like, if you're 18, I would knock you out. And she's like, I'm 19. It's like, well, then touch me. Touch me. Touch me. It's like, go away. Seriously, grow up. You're an adult. Move on. Like, it's just completely insane. Like, from what I can gather and what I've actually seen, like, for example, there was a case last year where two pranksters decided to try and pull a prank on some guy in a mall where they were just continuously annoying him, talking to him, harassing him in a very similar fashion here. And that guy pulled out a gun and shot one of them. They didn't die. And the jury, or in this case, from what I remember, ruled in favor of that being self-defense. So, in theory, she could have had a good self-defense case here, but it also makes sense why she just didn't actually go and hit him in any way or push him away in any way, shape, or form, because with a guy that insane, you don't know what they're going to do next. And also, I love how he's making insults like, you should be taken out of the gene pool because you're so stupid. But then she just pokes fun. It's like, says someone who's bold. Like, that hit home so hard for him. He had nothing to say for a good minute there and decided that it'd be a great idea to hop out of the car and go all up in their face again. Like, are you dumb? Like, you're an adult going up at someone who you thought was a kid initially. Like, are you like, it's just a question. How do these type of people live in our society? Like, how do these people function when they are this stupid? Here we watch as an argument breaks out here on a cruise where this lady was apparently called a bitch by this group here, so this happens.
I love it. I love
Can I order some fries?
I love how in spite of all of this, the person who had tomato sauce just thrown all over his face kind of just like, no, everyone else, don't get involved. This is not a you problem. This is not worth it. And he just sits there and takes for the most part. Also, her friend or boyfriend has a face of like, yep, here we go again. Here we have a construction guy seemingly losing it against the person that they're kind of working for.
Film it, motherfucker! Film it!
You gonna stop this guy or you gonna let him do this, huh? You gonna stop this guy or gonna let him do it? I'm gonna smack him in the face.
Smack me, motherfucker!
Yeah. Alright, I'm not doing this anymore. You guys can get off the property. I'm not gonna pay you.
Good, I'm gonna put a lien on the house.
Yeah.
The level?
You gotta leave.
You didn't see the level?
You're gonna leave.
Down an inch and a half.
You're just gonna stand there, brother?
He's not doing anything.
I'm gonna have to call the police. He's not doing anything?
I don't know about you, but that just seems like some utterly deranged behavior from construction workers. Though, then again, I live in Australia where construction workers are some of the craziest people I know, but hey, we don't talk about that. This one's got a bit of a story. So this tattoo artist has worked with this person before. They've had a tattoo done at their place and they call up going, hey, my friend wants to get a matching tattoo with me. We want to come to you because you did the tattoo they want to match. Anyway, they make their initial appointment and they fail to get to the appointment itself. So they rescheduled for another appointment. They then missed that time as well. And this time around, the tattoo artist calls them up going like, hey, what gives? Why didn't you make it? This is the second time now. Apparently they just forgot about it and were busy getting their hair done. Anyway, the tattoo artist gives them a bit of leeway and goes, hey, okay, we'll just give another reschedule and we'll see how it goes. They turn up 20 minutes late to this appointment, and it turns out that the person wants a tattoo that is similar but a bit more complicated, has a bit more colors, and therefore takes a bit more time, a lot more time, and it's also a lot more expensive. So here we are, 9 hours later, the tattoos are finally done, and these people reveal that, oh yeah, by the way, we can't pay for this. So here's the reaction of after that information.
I'm going to do that. No, what you're going to do is you're going to pay. You've only sent me $500. You owe me $900.
I sent you $700.
You did not send me no $700.
So
where's the rest of the money then?
Look in your wallet receipts.
Where the is the rest of the money?
She said when she get home, she could send it to you.
When she get home, and you think I'm gonna trust you guys after you did this?
Well, she just sat here for 2 hours.
I sat here too. I worked here all day to give you guys tattoos that you're not paying for. And you're not being understanding, which is f***ing crazy.
The thing is, you just told me if I really wanted to be in the
Don't get me f***ing amped up. Do not f***ing get me amped up. Don't get me amped up. I'm doing extra shit? So how about if it happened to you?
The way you talking.
How about if it happened to you? How about if it happened to you?
You're not talking to no little ass girl.
Well, right now, you're two little ass girls. Because if you cannot take care of your own money, you're two little ass girls.
You can record all you
Yeah, and if you touch me, you're going to jail. I'm not moving out of your way until you pay me my money. No, she did not fucking pay me. Don't be a fucking hypocrite. She did not fucking pay me. She still owes me money. She still owes me fucking money. She paid me, but she still owes me money? Are you fucking kidding me? Actually, it's on camera. So yeah.
All the way upstairs.
Touch me.
All the way upstairs.
If he comes in my establishment, you guys are all going to jail. Out of here? Okay, well, there's cameras everywhere. So let him try it. Let him try it. Okay. Okay, you gonna do that? Okay, bet. I dare you. I dare you. Ain't nobody coming in my establishment. Nobody's coming in here. Do not touch me.
Don't touch my wife, bro. I swear to God, I'm not touching you. Baby,
y'all play with me. You think you're crazy?
What is your emergency? Yes.
Baby, move.
I'm not touching her.
Hello?
You don't watch out.
Do not, girl, back up. Back up. Back up.
Get out my wife's face.
You guys are on camera, you know that, right?
I'm about to be assaulted.
Nobody's assaulting you. You owe me money. Tell them that you owe me money.
You feel me?
Tell them that you owe me money. Okay, because you owe me money and you want to leave without paying. Call the cops. Call the cops.
I don't do that, mama.
I don't need. I was trying not to do that, mama. I was trying not to do that. But you guys want to lowball me?
You just some metal stick.
Girl, shut up. I'm not even touching you.
Alright, but ask him if she don't let me out and I swing on her.
They won't let
Oh, you're going to swing on me?
Ask him, let him know. That's the police, right?
You're going to swing on me.
Hell yeah, I'm telling you right now.
Swing on me. Go ahead. You're going to jail. Swing on me. Swing on me.
You move.
Swing on me.
They've already, baby, they're already.
Swing on me. You're going to swing on me? Go ahead.
The idea that you go to get a tattoo done when you know you don't have the money to actually pay for the tattoos that you're about to get done is kind of insane. And then also the audacity to call the cops on the tattoo artist because they weren't letting you out because you weren't paying the full amount of the entire thing, nor organizing a way to pay them back in any way, shape, or form. It's just kind of wild and insane. Yes, call the cops. Call the cops so they can come in and arrest your ass for attempting to steal hundreds of dollars worth of services because you refuse to pay. Smart. And then of course, rather than call the cops, they decide to call their friend to get involved so that it's a 3 against 1 situation, so the tattoo artist has no choice but to just let you guys go for the time being and hope that they can get you later on. Hopefully these people got arrested or got their just desserts later on, maybe paid the money finally. I don't know, but what a crazy scenario. Here you have an old Karen who's experiencing some road rage after apparently the person who's behind the camera cut her off earlier. She decided that it'd be in her best interest to follow her to where she was going, and then when she stopped, to rip her door open to give her a peace of mind.
You know what?
You just open my bitch. Get the fuck away from me. Is you about to fuck it out your mind, bitch? Move the fuck from my car. Do not touch my motherfucking car.
Hey.
Move the fuck out my way. Bitch, don't open my I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
Well,
Get the away from me. Don't touch my motherfucking car. Go to your motherfucking car. I'm not playing with you, ho. Don't touch my motherfucking vehicle. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
You cut me off. That's what's wrong with me.
Back the fuck on my face, now.
I'm not in your face.
Go back to your car. Now.
I don't have to.
Go back to your car. Don't open up my...
You fucking cut me
I
off.
don't care.
Yeah,
Go
that's
to
your
your
problem. You're on your fucking
I don't
phone.
give a fuck. Bye.
You need
Bitch.
to learn how to
Touch
drive.
my motherfucking car again, you gonna get your ass whooped. Lady, get by. Go on about your business. Don't touch my car.
Why are you harassing her?
Right, thank you.
Why are you harassing her?
Thank you. She just touched my fucking car.
So keep it moving. You're alive, right? Keep it moving. She has a hotel.
No. Right. She just came and opened my door. She just opened my door.
Oh my goodness.
Don't touch my shit though.
Don't touch it. You're harassing her.
Don't touch my car. Stop touching my car. Stop touching my car. Why did you come opening my door? Why? I don't care. You don't have to touch my shit. You don't have the right to open up my car door. That's what I'm telling you. No, you do not. She just witnessed the whole damn thing. You just came and opened up my door and you just hit my car.
I didn't hit your car. I touched your car because I felt faint.
Did you just see that? Okay, the police is gonna get called. You just opened my door with my child in the car. You just hit my car. Now I'm finna call the police.
Yeah, but you being disrespectful and the baby got to experience that.
What's her license plate number? I'm finna call the police on her for fucking touching me and for touching my motherfucking car. You just touched my car, so.
You touched
I pushed you because you was in my way. Call 911. I don't give a damn. I got witnesses. You just came and opened up my fucking car door.
Look, I get it. She cut you off when you're on the road, and yeah, that is kind of dangerous, and people should do better and not do that. But also on the same note, this is also not how you react to this type of thing. By not only following them to wherever they're going from where they cut you off, but to go through the effort to go up to them and rip open their car door just so you can talk to them is really, really ridiculous and over the top. And you know that that was the exact case here, because all the other people in the car park lot who saw all this are they're going against you, and you're quick to go and try and cover your license plates when she tries to go and catch him on camera, but fail anyway. Here we have a guy who seems to be a little bit drunk, who apparently swears towards one of the flight attendants, so he gets kicked off the plane. He decides to make a speech on his way out.
I'm gonna tell you people something. Do you have any good idea? A bag of no, everything's checked. Okay. Listen, yeah, I had some drinks. You guys gonna accept this? They're gonna throw me off, pull you guys around, pull you out of here. I ain't done nothing. The only thing I was on the phone and I told my friend, I said, I'm pretty buzzed. This is why this happened. That's all I gotta say. I mean, whatever. Bullshit. Say it. Yeah.
And he's in business class too, or maybe that's first class. Probably one and the same depending on the plane. But you know, those tickets aren't cheap. So good job there. Because if you're getting kicked out of the plane for just being a general dick, well, I don't think it's easy to get a refund in those cases. Also, curious question, does anyone know what happens if you get kicked off a plane? What happens to your checked baggage that would have already been loaded into the plane, or would be currently being loaded into the plane elsewhere? What happens there? Does it stay on the plane and it goes to its destination and they have to send it back or something? Like, I'm very curious on that one, if I'm completely honest. In this clip, we got the Liam Neeson of the Karens. Just instead of chasing you down and killing you, she's just screaming her head off.
Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids! Get away from my kids!
You're crazy.
Get away from my kids!
You're crazy.
Get away from my kids!
Get away from me.
Get away from my kids!
I'm recording you.
Get away from my kids!
Get away.
Get away from my family! You can't do that! Get
You're
away
crazy.
from my family!
You're crazy.
Get away from my family!
You touch me, you're going to jail.
Get away from my family!
You're going to jail.
Stay away from my kids!
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Did that person literally just get out their car and then start recording as this Karen walks over and starts screaming their motherfucking head off? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's just like, get away from my family! Get away from my family! Stomping down, just going, get away from the McDonald's. You're not allowed to be near the McDonald's. Get across the road. I'm gonna force you to walk across this multi-lane road without looking, so there's even a higher possibility that the car's gonna flip and hit you. Absolute genius here, the Karen is. Next, we've got an argument between a guy who thinks he has this right to record in every Starbucks when something's apparently going wrong, and a staff member who just has no idea how to just not get involved in stuff like this, and it just keeps rotating in circles for like way too long.
My piece is to keep your phone away from people illegally. And
No, it's not illegally. Stop recording it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna come to me with this attitude, if you're gonna come to me with this hostility, if you're gonna come to me as a customer with this hostility, I'm gonna record you for evidence. Yeah. If you're gonna come here, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm not doing nothing wrong. You're the one who's doing something wrong. Yeah, you're being very rude, belligerent, argumentative towards a customer. Okay? So if you're going to come to me with this hostility, I'm going to record you for evidence. And I'm going to send it to the corporate office as usual. Because they like to see this stuff.
Because they already know you. Go ahead.
They already know me, exactly. And they doing things.
Not in a good way.
They know me in a good way. Yes, they do. And this is further evidence of the hostility. You want to be team up with your other coworker who got in trouble? Huh?
So you're admitting.
You want to team up with your other coworkers got in trouble for the same behavior. And if you want to continue this, if you want to continue to treat me with hostility when I come here, okay, if you want to continue to do that, then you're going to get in trouble too. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. You are going to get in a lot of trouble.
No, I'm not.
Yes. Okay. To approach me and accuse me of doing something illegal. Okay. And trying to.
Because it is.
What is illegal?
You saying, "Hey, I don't want to be recorded," and it was stated in that video.
It's what?
In the video, they said, "I don't want to be recorded," and you.
Oh, so you're upset about the video? You're upset about the video?
You damn right I'm upset about that video.
You are upset about the video?
100%.
Why are you upset about the video? Why are you upset about the video?
Why are you raising your voice?
Why are you upset about the video?
Because you're coming at me with hostility.
You came to me. I was sitting here.
I asked you a question.
So I don't want to answer any of your questions because you're very rude.
No, because you were recording.
Because of what? Because what?
Because you were recording.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm sitting here right now. What is your problem?
I'm saying don't record my coworker.
Don't record your coworker. Listen. How do you know I was recording your coworker? What makes you think I was recording your coworker? Okay, why would I record your coworker? Why?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one recording everybody.
So why when I came here to buy a cup of coffee? Why when I came here and bought a cup of coffee from you, you was rude towards me? Why?
I was not rude.
Yes, you was. Just as you are now.
Go ahead.
And why are you being so hostile and argumentative right now?
And I'm saying,
I'm glad the corporate office would love to hear about that.
Oh, don't worry. The corporate office said they were going to. It's coming from them.
They would love to hear about that, and they would love to see.
And they'll be like, "Oh my God, yeah, we're the ones who are trying to ban you."
You're just making the problems worse for yourself. That's all.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
standing up for myself.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You came to me. First of all, I bought a cup of coffee from you over there. You were rude, and you didn't say thank you. Okay? So now I'm sitting down here. I'm sitting here, and you come over to me and asking me. You want to ask me a question? What's your question?
My question is, were you recording my
You're spilling all your beans about this and that and this and that. The video, you're upset about a video that went viral. You're upset about a viral video. I'm entitled to record in Starbucks.
You're not, but that's fine.
Yes, I am.
No,
yes,
you're
I am.
not, but that's okay.
Yes, I am. I'll make you look like a fool in court. I tell you that much. I am legally allowed to record in Starbucks if you behave. If people like you behave inappropriately towards customers, I am allowed to record that. And you know what? And the Starbucks Corporation told me to send them the video, and I sent them the video, and they took matters into their hands about the video. Anyways, what are you doing standing here in front of me?
I answered your question like 3 times.
I didn't call you over here. Why? Don't use profanity. Don't swear at me.
Use profanity if I want to.
You swore at me just now. Okay? Which is wrong.
And you're recording me.
Don't use you're making yourself look. You're making yourself like a stupid. I want to make you look like stupid. You're making yourself look like stupid. You're firing yourself.
I doubt it, but sure.
You just fired yourself. Yes, by using profanity, you just fired yourself.
I don't think so.
You did.
We got a few
You cannot swear. You cannot use profanity as an employee. You're an employee here. You cannot use profanity towards customers.
Are you my boss?
I'm not your boss, but I'm a customer here. You cannot use profanity against customers. You're using profanity, okay? You're using profanity. You cannot use profanity in a store, okay? Okay? You cannot swear, okay? You cannot use profanity towards customers in a store, okay? Well, that's what you did.
I'm not stressed.
Okay? You're fired. Good luck. You fired yourself. You just fired yourself. You wait till they see this video. You just fired yourself.
Can somebody hurry up and blow my brains out? Because that's just what I feel like after watching this clip. Like, they just keep rotating around in circles repeatedly, over and over again. Like, if the staff member gets themselves fired for this clip, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, at a certain point when you're working in customer service, you need to learn how to de-escalate things. And if you can't de-escalate things by talking, how about just walk away, get a manager involved, do something that isn't whatever the hell they were doing in this clip here, because that ain't what you should be doing. This is only going to cause more problems, especially getting in an argument with a customer that all it does is rotate around this one thing while they're recording you this entire goddamn time. It is just beyond stupid, okay? You get it? I understand this guy's being a bit of an asshat with this entire thing, but you should know, as someone who works in customer service, when to just not get involved with this type of stuff. It's not hard, it's not easy, but it's not hard. You just walk away. done. We jump into another clip that has no context for what happened prior to the recording itself, but ultimately I don't think that matters in this case considering the chosen actions from the Karen on the other side of the counter.
Y'all got a rude ass bitch up here.
What was rude?
So get my
What was rude?
Listen, keep talking. I'll take your whole
No, I'm calling the
Give me
cops.
my phone, D.
I'm suing you for everything you have.
Sue me, bitch. Keep suing.
Stop. Hey, y'all need to stop.
Give me my phone.
Get out. We're gonna give you your food.
Give me my phone.
Don't do that shit.
Give me
Don't.
my food, then.
We're gonna give you your food. Just
Give it to me.
stay out.
I ain't standing over there. You better keep that bitch back there.
Stop doing that, okay?
Keep that bitch
Stop.
back
You want
there.
that food? Stop doing that shit.
Because it ain't no
I got you. Just stay over there.
I
please.
am.
Stay over there.
Keep my face, baby.
Okay.
Stay over there. Yeah, just come. Tell it to come over there. I got you. Stay over there.
My chicken strap
Okay.
on my fries.
Okay, it's coming up. Just wait.
I'm
Stop. Stop. This okay. This okay.
Please hold, because you
I
don't
got
live
it.
here.
Come here. Come here, sir. Come here. Come here.
Yes, because someone being rude at you at a restaurant it warrants you trying to whip their phone out of their hand and throw a tray at them. Yeah, that's how this goes. Someone being rude to you means that you get to respond with an assault. That is the brightest thing I've ever heard from someone ever. Like, yeah, there's context beforehand, but ultimately I just see it as this. If this is your chosen response to someone who's, quote, being rude, you're a terrible person regardless. Like, seriously? That's how you choose to do? You want to climb up the counter to try and whip the phone out of someone's hand, and when that doesn't work, you try and throw crap at them from over the counter? Like, what the hell are you thinking? Here we watch as a good Samaritan truck driver pauses in the middle of the road to block the road because there was a massive car pileup that occurred on the highway. So he thought, okay, I've got a big truck, there's no one here, there's no police officers here yet, let me just use my vehicle to block the road for a moment just so people don't come flying through and potentially hit someone who's trying to get out of a wrecked vehicle. And he goes around, checks up on everybody, but it turns out the truck driver that wasn't too far behind him is not exactly happy with him blocking the road like he is.
Boy, bad accident, you guys. Are you guys okay? Y'all okay? Everybody okay? Anybody need an ambulance, anything? Are y'all okay? Oh my God. Y'all look at this right here. That's why you gotta be careful on this road. You okay? Okay, what's this? She's okay? Okay. Somebody dial 911?
You dial 911.
Okay, these people up here okay? Lord, have mercy.
So. I'm the orange car.
Okay, so you good up there?
I'm good.
This you right here, my friend?
Yeah.
Everybody okay in your car?
Yeah, we're all fine.
Okay, let's make sure everybody's okay first. Lord have mercy. This truck, everybody's okay?
Yes, everyone's okay in the truck.
Okay, what about this car right here? Hold on, Doc. Are you guys okay? Okay. Boy. Come on through, man. Come on through. Lord, gotta be careful out of you guys. It's rough. Oh, Lord. Okay, see a state trooper right there. Let me move mine on out the way. She says she's sure she's okay, right? Everybody up there is okay as far as anybody hurt. Okay, I'm gonna move on, you guys. I got.
Oh, you're in this truck?
Yeah, I'm in this truck. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna move on. All right. Good God Almighty. Make sure everything I got here is straight with me. Okay. All of you guys okay? Okay. Well, I'm ready to move my truck to make it. Hey man, you don't do me nothing. You wait. You wait. Now, you wait. Get out the truck and talk, man. You got something to say to me? What you say? I'm just making sure these people are okay. Damn these loads. Okay, well, damn these loads. I'm worried about these people's life. Well, just wait. Now, damn, you that damn honoring? People's lives is more important than these damn loads. You better talk in that truck. Let's show you what kind of life people have. He's so worried about a load than these people's life. Sure, cars done flipped over and everything. Good God Almighty. He worried about his damn load. Ain't worried about these people's lives, seeing if these people okay. nothing there. Show you what type of people you deal with in life.
Look, I get it. Truck drivers, you guys have massive time crunches. You have these schedules that you've got to keep to the goddamn T, otherwise you could lose money or even lose your job. Actually, in this time and place where truck drivers are rare and far few between, that one's less likely. You'll just get punished with some bullcrap. And I get it. This type of stuff is time consuming, you lose time and it could get you in a bunch of trouble. But at the end of the day, at some point your humanity's got to shine through and be like, you know what, there's a massive crash here, this sucks, I might be late to dropping off my load, but you know what, it's important to make sure everyone's a-okay. And that's what our first truck driver here is like. The second guy, I'm sorry, you can go take your load and shove it up your ass for a moment. Just patience is a very important thing in life to learn. And if you don't have patience as a truck driver, my God, I wonder how many people you've probably nearly rear-ended because of that lack of patience. Because if you've got no patience for another guy just making sure everyone's okay before he starts roaming through and makes it open again, like, then I would not want to see what you're like when you get stuck behind a driver who's going 10 below the speed limit. Here we have a Karen at a restaurant who apparently got caught a bitch by the waitress and decided that the best course of action here is to not only go off at everyone, including the customers and police people that are there, but also threaten to have the entire restaurant shut down.
Bitch, you touch me. I know, because you're a asshole. You're a asshole. It's none of your business if I say why or not. Did you touch me? Why did she touch me? She cannot touch me. Why did she touch me? 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 She has no right to touch me. Enjoy this restaurant. You have no right to touch me. You have no.
Like you're embarrassing.
Ruining it. Yeah. Because
You're being
calls me
aggressive.
Bitch. Your waitress
You are being
called me
aggressive.
Bitch. Your waitress called me bitch.
You need to treat people with respect.
I'm gonna close this restaurant. I'm gonna close this restaurant. Your waitress called me bitch in front of
You
everyone.
pushed her and tried to take her check.
I did push her? Are you guys liars?
No.
Are you guys liars?
I don't know what you want us to
Call
do.
their manager. I need to talk to the manager. Right now.
Our manager's right there. It's Ricardo.
Not the manager for the waitress. Manager of the restaurant.
He's not here.
Call him or her. I know he's not here. Call him. Call him.
He's right there.
Where?
He's right there.
Okay, go get him. Go get
There's
him.
nothing we can do, lady.
Go get him. Go get him. I know, because you guys are scared. Because this is not the way you should react to your customer.
I love a good old taste of entitled Karens. The sheer entitlement, like, okay, yeah. Being called a bitch, like, depending on the context, is probably not right. Again, depending on the context. We don't have the context here. Because, you know, these people have only started recording after they hear someone start screaming and shouting and letting it all out. So we don't have what happened prior to that. But going off of how you're choosing to react about this entire thing, I think it may be a bit of an over-exaggeration, overreaction, maybe. Just here we have a guy who's come to retrieve the goods that he's left in a car that he stole previously, and these goods were left in there after he got caught with it by the police. And now he has the audacity to go back to the house where he stole this car from and demand for his personal items from the person who they stole the car from. You can't make this type of stuff up. Here's the clip.
Gave the keys to my Subaru for it.
The Acura key, the shaved Acura key, dude? You came and so we have you on video, bro.
I didn't give that key.
The car was stolen.
The car was stolen. You were caught in it. Your name's Caleb, right? Right, your name's Caleb Lundquist, and that's Whitney Smith. We know. I do have your card, though, if you'd like your card back.
I'd like all my stuff back, bro.
Well, we would have liked the card not to get stolen, too, but you didn't give a
I don't steal cars. I have a car.
Then how the were you in that car, bro?
Because I bought it.
You didn't buy it. I have you on camera getting in it. Do you see all these cameras?
You do, huh?
Yeah, I sure do.
We got a camera right there. We got one on the side right here.
You're f***ing ballsy, dude.
You got my face on that camera?
You're f***ing ballsy.
You got my face on the camera?
On all these cameras. How the f*** do you think they found you, dude? They had your name. They knew that you were a f***ing known f***ing meth addict.
This f***ing Caleb?
This f***ing Caleb.
The audacity.
He wants his shit out of
What? That's all gone. What shit do you think was in there?
What shit? Because the cops took everything, dude. Why don't you ask the cops where your shit is? All that was evidence.
No, like the
You're known.
Like the bike in the back?
Yeah, it's all
gone. It was all stolen shit.
No, it's not.
Well, then ask the fucking cops. Whose stolen car is this, dude?
It's my fucking car.
Then why weren't you driving? Why would you steal someone's car and then think you had the right to come back?
Steal a car.
Who'd you buy it from?
Who'd you buy it from? They look just like you because these cameras look just like you.
No, I bought it from somebody who says they were
What's his name?
What's his name?
Took way too long.
No, they said they were
Oh,
him.
you just buy cars?
Him who? Him who? Who's that? Because we'd like his ID back. We'd like his ID back. And we'd like his cards back.
I don't have them.
Oh, and we don't have your shit.
Have a good day.
You're f***ing ballsy, dude.
Do you really think I'd come back?
Yes, I do. Do you know how many people know you? Everyone around here said, "Hey, Caleb Lundquist." They told us who the f*** you were. How is that? We don't know anyone like that because we don't run in that f***ing game. But they know you.
So you guys don't have my shit then?
We have none of your shit. We have our shit that you f***ing took. That's what we have.
I didn't take nothing.
Okay.
You had it, so I mean.
Well, you were just released from jail, so.
Right.
I didn't take nothing.
Have a good day, man.
I'm gonna file a police report.
Please do, bitch. You're f***ing wild.
Yeah, and as I said, the audacity to even think about doing this is absolutely unreal. And then threatening to file a police report about the stolen goods inside of a car that you stole is just... it's just hilarious. Because it's just like, can he see the irony of this entire situation? Because, like, no dirt, any of the belongings that were in there that weren't the people who owned the car would have just been taken by the police as evidence for their shit. It's just how that goes. Anyway, the story continues. So, here's a sequence of events. So, on the Wednesday night, the car was stolen. Here's that clip. And on Thursday, they caught him and got the car back. Here's that clip.
Dude, we f***ing got him. We f***ing got him. Gresham PD, let's go.
And a part of the entire story that they give us within a different clip, which I'll just say, hey, go to their TikTok account if you want to see the full story in full immaculate detail. They were instructed by the police to just throw the items out that don't belong to them in that car. And that's what they did. And exactly, these are probably the items that good old Caleb here was trying to retrieve a week after the fact. Not even a few days after the car was returned. No. A full week he has the audacity to come back and make an attempt for those items, which, if they threw out, the bins most likely have been taken by now, and that belongings are long. Here we have a very interesting series of clips here. So basically, this person's come into this grocery store and has gone to the cash registers. She's put a basket on the thing and expects the cash register to unload it. I will honestly go in more detail about my feelings on that at the end of all this, purely because there's a lot to go through. The second clip is after the cash register called the police, which is kind of stupid, but anyway, it happened. And then the last clip is after a lot of people in the comment section of the first two clips called her petty and other things along those lines. Let's roll through them.
So this man here, he acting like he gonna die if he unpack my groceries, even though, as y'all know, I'm outside with my hands full of stuff, but it's killing him. And now he have left the register because he doesn't want to unpack my groceries. Because this is what America is. Like, you're not at self-checkout, but you can't get service at the actual checkout because if they have to actually touch groceries, it's gonna kill them. Like, Lord Jesus, I don't get it. Everybody wants this American dream, but I promise you, any type of work is impossible for people.
Want them to take the groceries out the basket. He called the police. Yes, that's why.
He called the police. I went to another line because he didn't want to ring my groceries. But I haven't left, but I'm still at a register waiting for somebody to ring my groceries. Oh, Lord.
I can't force her to take her groceries out.
I'm trying to tell him that he don't make no sense.
If not, you're gonna have to leave.
I just want to pay for my groceries. I don't even understand why he called the police on me for trying to pay for my groceries. He is literally weaponizing the police against a black person for trying to grocery shop.
I've been here for 30 minutes and he called the police on me because I won't do it myself. I'm not at self-checkout. And because he won't let them ring up my groceries. I don't even understand it. That's why I'm recording it. It's ridiculous.
So, unfortunately, if you don't take them out,
I want you to tell me whatever you're going to tell me because I'm going to just give it to his boss in the morning because he called the police on me because he didn't want them to do their job and ring up my groceries. Take it off of where? And put it where?
Hold it.
Yeah. This is his issue. This is this man's issue over there that I wouldn't take the groceries out. I was holding it, which is why I didn't take it out the basket. I was holding all of this in my hand and I said, sir, I got all this stuff in my hand. And he said, well, then I'm not going to ring up your groceries. I don't understand people. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is this a reason to call the cops? Am I a criminal right now? Like, he literally called the police because I didn't want to move the groceries out the basket. And in the morning, I'm going to bring this to your boss and I'm going to make them fire you because you called the police on me for not ringing up my own groceries.
So I'm just making this post because I see a lot of y'all are very uptight about stuff that you can't control. And first of all, you know what the police officer told him? If you ever call me back up here again for something so stupid, you will get arrested. He apologized to the police for calling the police. And he apologized to me because guess what? The store policy is literally they do have to take the groceries out of the basket. They also deliver your groceries home in a whole shopping cart for free if you spend over $50. And anybody questioning if I have EBT? I don't. But if you have something to sell me, I'll take it. Bitch, I'm a paying American citizen and I work in service. And I serve people. And sometimes you do things that are a little bit out of the way. But that change jar at the tip of his register, wanting a tip, and then telling everybody else not to ring my groceries up, and then calling the cops, I dragged it. I love when people drag it because you're right. I'm off for 4 days. I got nothing but time.
I look at this and I just find this fight to be very, very extremely petty. And from both sides, honestly. It's very petty to get this all up in arms when one guy doesn't want to unload your basket for you in a case like this. And it's also extremely petty from that register person to say, hey, no one else server, blah, 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 crap like that. And then also to call the police on a situation like this. That is extremely petty, really stupid, beyond me is a very big waste of police time, and that is something I think we can all agree on here. And ultimately, I do kind of get where she comes from a little bit here. At least over here in Australia, I used to work registers myself, not anymore because it is the least enjoyable job to ever do. I'm so glad I got out of it. Anyway, one of the more common things is like older people with walkers, or something along those lines who've only gotten a basket and has a bunch of items in their basket. They would just usually put the basket on the conveyor belt and kind of just let the conveyor belt take it to you, and you just have to pull the items out of the basket and scan them. It is just something you do because, you know, sometimes some people just can't unload the baskets themselves too easily at the height of those counters, or B, they just don't want to and they're lazy. And it's kind of one of those things as customer service, you just do it because going after it in any other way is kind of just stupid and unnecessary waste of time and waste of effort and just a big way to annoy other customers that are potentially waiting in line. It's just like they'll do it, you just unload it, you scan the items and you just do your job. It's not worth this crap, honestly, at all. It is very, very petty that she's taken the stance that she has here, and again, very petty from the register point of view as well for just treating it how it is here. It's just a very petty situation as a whole. Here we have the neighborhood Karen, who seems to be a bit loony, taking her dogs out for a walk, and after coming back decides to go off at her neighbor for apparently getting her fired. Let's watch the clip.
My don't feel because of you. This is you.
Chris here, and it looks like you are too. We'll be right there.
Really? What's your bone? You know the door can't ring the doorbell. Bitch, you cost me my job. You cost me my fucking job. How cost you your job? You called. I work for the city. I used to work for the city. You called the city because I dropped a glass off my goddamn. I did not fucking call the city, ma'am. We have our issues, but I would never in life try to get you fired. I never called the city. I did not call your job. That's what you did. No, I did not. You called the law on me. But I didn't call the city. Yeah, you called the law on me. I lost my job because of you. Well, that's not my issue. Yeah, it is your issue because you can't control your kids. Ma'am, you was cussing at the little white girl. I got you. My camera records. Really? She was down here on the steps and you came out cussing. Do you want me to show you the video? I got you on fucking camera cussing at the little girl and I showed it to the office. And I showed it to her and I showed her and I showed it up to you on camera cussing at the little kid. So you was too fucking drunk to hold your fucking liquor, so you dropped that fucking glass on the kids. That's not my fucking issue. That's your issue. Learn how to hold your fucking liquor. That's what you need to do. Learn how to hold your fucking liquor. That's not my issue. You lost your job. My issue is you called the law on me. Okay, you dropped a fucking glass on the kids. Because these kids is screaming at my dogs. And I had to jump up.
The first thing I just want to point out here, did anyone else notice how that dog was acting? Is it just me, or did that dog seems very uncomfortable and unhappy in its current position in life? Like it was sitting there not doing anything. She has no idea how to operate that lead by the clearest of degrees, considering she was trying to pull it to get the dog to start walking, but failed miserably. And then when the dog started walking, when it was going down the stairs, it was moping in a way, and the dog's tail was tucked between its legs. Now that just might be because the dog's tail don't work no more, but I doubt it. It seems like that dog is genuinely unhappy, potentially distressed, and various other things if it's not even willing to go out for a walk. And considering the actions of this person later in the clip, that wouldn't be too surprising that the dog's home life is a bit miserable. Anyway, moving along from that one, by the sound of the story here, it turns out that one night this person got obscenely drunk and then started doing obscene things in the neighborhood, potentially doing some wrong things towards the kids, and ultimately the neighbor here whose doorbell we're looking at called the cops on them to get them arrested, to potentially hope that it would clear up the ordeal because they were going a bit loony. And ultimately, because she works with the city, it got back to the city itself and they decided to fire her, to terminate her contract because of her disorderly conduct with someone else who lives in the city. That's probably what happened here, and this Karen is a bit of a lunatic. I wouldn't be too surprised if she's drunk right now with this in this clip, considering the way she's swaying around when she's trying to stand still, and she's now just trying to blame it on her neighbor when it's entirely her fault. This 16-year-old's on a bus and starts getting hassled by an older man for some reason or another.
Right, I am a grown-ass man. You're right about that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna press charges if you touch me.
You think I care about that?
You will when you in jail. Care.
Shut the up.
Care.
You know what a grip is, don't you?
Yes, I don't care.
All right, then.
I don't care.
So you know if you get off that bus, your ass
on the bus acting.
You heard what I said.
I don't care.
I'm a grip.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm your voice down.
I don't care.
Sister, I got this. I got this.
She can put her opinion all she want. Shush.
When you carry your little corny ass home, be what you're supposed to be.
You a grown ass man talking to a child like this. Grown ass man, bro. Wild. 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 Wild, miss. Wild.
Granted, we have no idea what happened before this, and especially considering how that clip ended, he probably most likely was trying to bait some attention from this guy after he showed some form of interest in being a dick about things. But this is not how you should conduct yourself as an adult, especially when, I don't know, talking to fucking children or 16-year-olds. Seriously? Here, a person who was trying to make an order at McDonald's who then decides to start getting in arguments with quite literally every customer that approaches her, telling her to just make your damn order and get out of our way. Ultimately, this backfires on her inevitably.
We're both at the same place, but I'm broke?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you sound dumb.
You're just mad.
Shut the soda. Wild.
You're
So
mad.
we're both
You're mad
broke.
because you're broke.
We're both broke, so huh? Yeah, weird.
You got no diamonds on, you got no chain. You're broke.
We're at the same place, dumbass. We are at the same place, dumbass.
Bro, I'll be mad too.
You sound dumb.
You're mad because
You
you're broke. I'll be mad
sound
too.
dumb and stupid.
Ma'am, can
We're
you
at
just
the
order
same-
some
No!
shit? You're mad because you broke. Come on now. You're
We're
mad
at the
because
same
you broke.
place, dumbass.
It's all good. You broke.
We are at the same
You're
place.
broke.
You're
Look what
broke.
you're driving.
You're broke. You're broke. You're broke.
I'm gonna be nice, bitch. Just go
I don't talk to you, so get the on. Anyway, so I just ordered.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that to God. You got one more time.
You got one more. You got one more. Why are you?
You take one to know.
Hey,
There you go with
no
God.
one asked for your motherfucking opinion either. Post it, post it, post it, post it, post it. Hey, post it. I hope you do.
What the hell's she taking? I have no idea.
Does this make you feel better, or does
Girl, people are going through enough. Just get your shit and get the on. Like we all going through enough.
You?
I'm somebody. Girl, get your stupid ass up out of here.
Somebody too. No one.
Girl, get the out of here.
Nobody interrupted.
Hey,
nobody interrupted what the you were doing. So I'm not sure why you interrupted.
Girl, you just talking, but you really not about what you think you about.
Really?
Don't have nobody touch your heart for real.
Really?
I know you about to start. Yeah, exactly. Because I said touch your heart. You're not about what you think you about. You're not about what you think you about. That's what I'm saying. You're not about what you think you about. You're not about what you think you about.
You're not. I don't.
Girl, you call the police. You call the police. You a police ass bitch. So don't even start it. Don't even start it. Don't start it. Don't start it. Don't start it.
Exactly. When the
Exactly. Don't start it.
When the did I say shit
Don't
about
start it.
everyone?
You just laugh.
Exactly.
You're loud. You're loud. You are so loud, bitch. Don't start it, bitch. Don't start it, bitch. Don't start it, bitch. Don't start it, bitch. Start it, bitch.
I don't know.
That's exactly what I said. You're a
Touch you. No one.
police ass bitch. You police ass
Never
bitch.
said
That's
anything
what I
about
thought.
that.
Shut up.
Yeah, I would shut the up too.
I know. You say anything to my kid, bitch?
I said, who are you?
I'm gonna you the up outside.
Because what?
It's funny how quickly her arguing toned down the moment after she got beat like that. I don't condone this type of stuff. YouTube, please don't take me down. But sometimes it's a thing called karma. I don't know. These guys get some pizza delivered to their apartment, hotel, one of the two things. Anyway, the person doing the delivery gives them their food and they gets extremely upset when they don't get tipped immediately. Here's the clip.
Get your cousin.
Where the money at, huh? Huh? Where's the money? Yeah. Where's the money? Don't take my pizza, bro.
You want a pizza back?
What?
You want to give me the pizza
I'm
back?
saying though, like,
It's required to tip.
we don't got
No,
tip.
it's a...
But if you act like that, I'm not gonna want to tip you.
Really? I came from...
I didn't tell you to come upstairs.
That's
I told you I would.
bro.
You're disrespectful, and I got you on video. You're disrespectful. I won't ever tip again. I will never tip Rosati's again.
Matter of fact, give my money back. Come on, here. Give my shit.
We would like a refund.
refund. Give my stuff, man. You steal it. Give my stuff, man. Come on. Give my stuff, bro. Give my stuff, bro. Where my 50 at?
Yeah, I have your.
Where my 50 at?
Give me your money.
Where my 50 at, man?
Give me my $10.
Huh?
$10.
No.
What?
No.
No? Forget it.
No.
You're disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Now I treated you like a goofy. Now I just treated you like a goofy. How you feel about that? I just treated you like a goofy.
And I'm finna tell that lady never to let you back up again.
Look, you know, tip culture's bad when this is the exact reaction you get from people when they get told they're not getting a tip. No, not even when they get told they're not getting a tip. When they don't get the tip the moment they want the tip, they start lashing out like this, even though they might have gotten a tip a few moments later if they were, I don't know, patient enough. Here we have a very interesting clip that I'm not 100% sure how to feel like to... I don't even know what in the world happened here, but basically it seems like this guy's made a purchase of some items and one of them's worth about $1 and he immediately regrets that thing that he purchased for $1, so attempts to immediately get a refund for it. And then, well, you know, all sales are final, yada yada yada. Here's the clip.
Forcing you, but all sales are final.
So when I grabbed, I said, "Hey, this mine's sale."
You grabbed it though. All sales are final.
I grabbed you another one in there that ain't.
Will you allow him to get another one?
What the like? It's simple though. Like, man, you not about to make me buy no stale ass mount. You talking about I just got off work?
Okay.
I don't give a it's 25 cents. I ain't spending no money on no bullshit. But I work hard for my shit.
Please get out the store.
I don't work at no.
Please get out the store. We understand. We understand. We understand. We understand. Please.
Take a picture.
Can you please get out?
North side.
You entertaining it. Like, please get out.
Keep taking it.
Can you please get out? Can you please get out? Can you? I don't matter. Please get out. Can you? You are though. Can you please get out? Can you please get out?
This is going on TikTok.
Can you please get out? You are disturbing my customers. Please. You don't get out, I will be calling the police. Simple as that. You're mad about $1. Please get out. Can you get out? Can you get out? Fine. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Still talking? I'll be back up here.
That's fine. And the police will too.
Say what?
The police will too.
Tell them come right now.
I will after I get done serving them.
What you think I'm about to do? Run from the police?
Yes, you will, because you won't be here. You won't be here. Could never be dirty. Oh,
look, I just have a few questions, and one of them just being like, why do you so desperately need that singular $1 back? Did you actually spend more than what you should have at this store, and you actually need that $1 for something because you've now stuffed up? It's like, crap, I need that $1 back. Quick, how am I going to get it back? Oh yeah, I'm going to get a refund for that singular item because I don't want it anymore because I need that $1 back. It's like they in the moment decisions like that, like right after you purchase it, they're not going to willingly take a refund. Like that's just, it's so wacky, that one. And if it's the $1 that you've paid via card, well, the card fees are going to just make that $1 vanish anyway. Because you know how that goes. It just seems so insanely stupid. Here we have a charity that decided to set up out the front of a local Walmart to this guy, and he's come in to do his shopping with his wife, and he's seen this charity. Now, from what he has apparently researched, according to him, this charity is corrupt and is currently under investigation from the FTC, so he made his feelings known to the guy running the charity there, then and there, and then also has hung around whilst his wife's gone in to do the shopping to continue to voice his opinions every time someone comes up to donate. Anyway, after a bit, some complaints come through about him potentially disturbing the peace out the front, so one of the Walmart managers, I'm assuming, came out to talk to him about the matter, and here's that discussion now.
To not do any harassment type things.
I'm not harassing them.
But right now, you standing here doing that isn't right either. It's not.
Sure, it is. It's freedom of speech, ma'am.
Yes, but
I'm free to tell people that I think this is a corrupt organization. If they don't like it, they can call the police and have me removed. But I think you'll find that the police will say that not only do I have a right to video record in a normally public area, I also have a right to make my feelings known about this organization.
But as this being our store, we can also ask you to please go on and leave them, and I will do my part at researching what you complained about.
Ma'am, I deeply appreciate that, and because you're going to...
I know how much
ma'am, you see this lady's giving money to these guys, and it goes right into his pocket.
I know, But just as they came and they filled out their paperwork, you have to give me time to research it.
I will do that, ma'am. I will do that, ma'am. But let me explain something to you.
But a complaint was brought inside to the store that you're out here bothering them, and so I have to come and do my part and to at least say.
And I understand that, but you have to also understand that the Supreme Court ruled in Marsh versus the state of Alabama that any area that is normally open to the public, which is not inside your private area, I can make my feelings known. I do not lose my rights to freedom of speech, and I'm not stopping anybody, and I'm not blocking anybody.
I understand that, but I don't want to have to end up having to call the cops to have them ask you to leave.
Well, let me tell you something. As soon as my wife is done shopping, I'm going to be leaving anyway.
That's what I'm going to end up having
You
to
can,
do.
go right ahead. Go right ahead. Because I'm not bothering them. I'm not even speaking to him. I'm not even talking to him anymore. I did make my feelings known, but I'm not even speaking to him. I'm speaking to folks as they pass by. And that is not harassment. I'm not chasing anybody. I'm not blocking anybody. I'm not speaking to him. So there's no harassment, ma'am. And I have it here on video. You're free to call the police. I'm protected by constitutional law to stand here and make my feelings known. I'm not using a bullhorn. I'm not stopping anybody. I'm just saying, as I see people putting money in the bucket, I'm saying you're giving money to a corrupt organization that is under investigation by the FTC. That's all I'm doing. And there's nothing illegal. If you think you can call the cops and have me removed, and by the way, I don't enjoy doing this. You're not going to find me to be a guy who goes on YouTube and posts videos of this kind of stuff or looks to create harassment. These guys are stealing money from veterans, and I'm a veteran, and I find it personally offensive.
I understand.
And so, please, if you want to call the police, and I deeply respect you, Leona, and I deeply respect you taking my complaint, but I feel an obligation to protect people and keeping their hard-earned money in their pockets and not giving it to these guys.
As coming to voice, like I said, you came in.
But it doesn't stop the immediacy of my concern, which is people are donating money now.
I understand.
And so I am exercising my constitutional rights. If you want to call the police, like I said, my wife is shopping here. If you want to call the police, if you think that they're going to have me removed before my wife comes out with her shopping, then you go right ahead, because I'll explain to the police the same thing I've explained to you. I'm standing well out of the way. You can't deny that.
No,
I'm not blocking anybody.
And you're not blocking
I'm not
anybody.
chasing anybody.
But the thing is if we don't want you out here hollering at the customers, because
Ma'am, you see that parking lot? You see that parking lot right there? That's an area that's normally open to the public. You can ask me to remove myself from this sidewalk. I will step right over there.
Okay, if somebody is causing a disturbance in our parking lot right there, we also have the right
I'm
to
not
ask
causing a disturbance, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm making.
If they're coming
this is
in
free
and
speech.
complaining to me, it is a disturbance, sir.
Let me explain something to you.
If they come in and they're complaining, or a customer even came in and said that there was a gentleman out here hollering at people as they walked past the ones trying to collect money at the doors, that is a disturbance. That's a disturbance to our customers.
You might think that's a disturbance, but protection of freedoms of speech exists precisely to protect speech that we find unpopular. Popular speech, by its very definition, needs no such protection. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out in the parking lot. I'm going to make sure that I'm not blocking anybody. And as people donate money, I'm going to make my feelings known. If you wish to call the police, you go right ahead and do it.
That was honestly one heavy discussion to really just mull over for a little bit there. Considering, like, yeah, I get it. If this is genuinely one of those charities that are corrupt, and in most cases it tends to be a very common thing, especially in America. I've noticed that a good chunk of charities tend to be more corrupt than not in one way or another. Then I can get behind his movement here. But at the same time, it's there's a certain way to do it. I don't know. It's difficult, to be completely honest. And yeah, you've got the freedom of speech stuff there that you are, in theory, allowed to say whatever you want as long as you're not personally harming someone. And if he's really just saying, hey, I believe this is corrupt, I don't think it's a good idea for you to donate to them because it will just go to this guy's pocket, then yeah, that's a fair statement to say. Yeah, it might be annoying to the guy who's trying to run the charity, and yeah, other people who don't care about what the guy's saying will have issues with him potentially disturbing the peace, but I can also get behind the message if that is true. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts in the comments down below? This guy in the truck left his chihuahua in his car, and this guy decides to confront him over that fact.
You're the guy that left the dog in the car, huh?
Huh?
You're the guy that left the dog in the car, aren't you? You had a chihuahua in there earlier. Yeah, that's real good. What?
Believe it or not, I mean, we thought this is the first time that we come to the zoo. We thought that we are allowed to put the dog in.
So, but then you go home. You take the dog home. You don't leave the dog in a hot car.
It's not. Don't you watch the news? Kids and dogs, they die. 10 minutes. It was hot. When they took the dog out of there, I called the police. When they took the dog out of there, it was lethargic. It wanted to pass out. It was so hot. It's too hot.
It was their decision.
No, but you got to be smart. It's too hot.
Actually, I mean, I came out like 2 times too.
When you get in the car when it's hot, even if the windows are cracked, you can't breathe. It's hard to breathe. But how do you think the dog feels? It's terrible. My wife was almost crying. You're lucky the dog was still alive.
Of course, it's the Chihuahua, the epitome of the accessory that is not considered a living creature by a lot of people who have a Chihuahua, which is kind of depressing to say a lot. But it's just like, of course, it's like, oh, they don't allow pets inside the store. I'll just leave it in the car. It'll be fine. Even if it's hot, it'll be fine. It's like they just have no consideration for the living being. They just see the Chihuahua as an accessory. Here we have a Karen who makes a pretty terrible attempt at stealing and gets caught in the act.
No, I'm not taking them off. I don't give a f*** about taking shit off. You crazy as hell. I'm not thank you. What you talking about? Cause y'all wanna let me out. Okay. Give my shoes too. Give me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I take my shoes. Y'all so petty. Get the f*** off petty. Y'all just wanna be with around me. Y'all so thirsty. Boy, you locking me out.
I don't got nothing to do with this shit, but I'm making sure I'm protected. I ain't touch you, but I recorded it. They can pay me $5,000 right now, and I give them the footage.
That's harassment charge. Y'all stealing from me, that's another charge. Shit, we can go. Y'all talking y'all social, right? Y'all touching on me, y'all feeling on my body. What are you talking about? Get me out of here. You feeling on my body, sir. I feel right. What you talking about? Feeling on my body, not letting me out the store. Already walking me.
We trying to go though, man. Pay for it.
He locked my shit. Sir, they already owe me money.
I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm just trying to go, man. Well, the police just got come.
I don't give a f***.
They rolled by. How the f*** they missed the store?
Oh, and FYI, in America, if you have a reasonable belief that someone has stolen something as a manager or someone in a high authority position in the store, you can lock them inside. As long as you don't physically touch them or assault them in any way, you can lock them inside and stop them from leaving. And I don't know about you, but I don't think there's any better proof than the person wearing merchandise from this store that they're still yet to pay for and they're still attempting to leave. I don't know about you, but I think that's good proof that she's making an attempt to steal something? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Wonder what the police are going to say when they get there. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, but I think it's pretty cut and dry considering she's still wearing clothes that she hasn't paid for. You have a guy trying to steal a bunch of stuff from their local chemist and gets very quickly caught and has the funniest thing happen.
Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real?
Careful.
Get out.
Just drop the bag. Leave it alone. Just drop the bag, bro. All right. Let it go. Let it go. Get out. Thank you.
What's your name?
Look, okay, I just want to point one of these things out. I've said it before in previous times where we've had where someone's following a person who's stealing. You're playing with fire. I get it. You want to serve justice and all this and that, but all it takes, especially if you're in America and certain states in America, all it takes is a slight bit of escalation from the other person and them having a gun, and that is problems galore. It is just a thing you just got to be very wary of. I get it, recording this, but getting all up in their face, you don't know what's going to happen. Be careful. Be safe.
The two, bitch. You tried me 2 times. I want you to do it a 3rd.
I'm sorry, but oh, what a funny thing. That's an amazing clip. In this clip, we've got a sheriff who acts in a very interesting way that doesn't exactly make 100% sense all the time.
What are you doing?
Turn the vehicle.
Okay.
Turn the vehicle. Okay.
Okay.
Why are you rolling, man? I let you way back.
What do you mean, why am I rolling? I didn't see you until I was right here on this street, and I kept going because there's no place to pull over. I pulled over when it got open.
I let you way back there.
Where?
Man.
Where at?
At the beginning of Moon Lane.
At the beginning of Moon Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Whenever I turned off, I saw you.
Let me get your license, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hop out.
No, stay in the vehicle.
Okay. Will you shut this door?
Yeah, man, hop out.
What are you doing?
Hop out.
For what?
Hop out.
What's the reason?
Hop out, man.
What's the reason? Can you tell me what the reason is? You come up here and you pull your me, and then you rip my door open for no reason.
Step out of the vehicle.
What's your reason for pulling my door open? What's the reason for pulling the door open?
It's an older truck, man.
So you just ripped my door open because it's an older truck?
And you're rolling. People who roll have warrants.
I haven't rolled anything.
They have pot all over their pants.
I don't have any.
Like,
this is sawdust. Okay, sounds good.
Put your hands up on the vehicle.
For what?
Hands up on the vehicle, please. I'm just gonna frisk
You're
you.
not gonna frisk. What am I under
Put
arrest
your hands
for?
up on the
What
vehicle.
am I under arrest for?
I'm frisking you for weapons, Bubba.
Okay.
I'm not putting you in handcuffs.
I don't have no weapons.
Spread your legs, please.
You're gonna touch all up on me whenever. Yeah. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's getting all up on it.
All right, stand back here, man.
So what's the reason for the search? What's the probable cause?
For your mud flaps, man, being too short.
So you ripped my door open and frisked all up and opened my truck up for my mud flaps for being too short? Is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
You have warrants?
Is that what you're saying? Yes or no? Yes or no?
2729 Texas deal.
What's your name and badge number?
Robertson, ADO 48.
Robertson, what'd you say, 48?
5164. In the blind?
You said 48?
Yes, sir.
So you pulled me over. What was the reason for the stop?
For your mud flaps being
So
too
my
short.
mud flaps were too short. We go down Moon Lane. There's barely enough room for 2 cars to pass by. So I come up here to where it clears up. I pull over, and then you come over here and rip my door open, and then start accusing me of what? Saying I have pot all over me, which is sawdust from working because I've been cutting all day. You feel all up on me.
There's also pot on your edge of your seat, man.
There's pot on the edge of my seat.
Come here. Now go back in the car.
I want to see all this, yeah, for sure. But again, you rolled up on me and ripped my door open because my mud flaps were too short?
Yes, sir.
So that's normal procedure for you to just run up and rip doors open because the mud flaps are too short?
You have the car rolling, man.
I wasn't rolling. I got to a place where I could pull over so that people weren't stuck getting in and out.
There were people who roll have.
I wasn't rolling doing anything. I was sitting there calmly cruising.
They're not too any good, man.
So I'm automatically bad because I didn't want to block the drive.
7-4. All right, Mr. Schultz. Let's start over. Man.
No, we're not starting over. You came up on me, ripped my door open, and pulled your me.
Just tell me the unit. Let me on PC search. What's other units here?
What's your probable cause?
Partner.
So you ripped the door open, and there was odor before or after you ripped the door open? Because you ran up on me with your gun drawn and ripped the door open. Is what you did, yes or no? Yes.
I'll be recorded. If you want to copy.
You didn't start your body cam until after you ripped your door open. I watched you. You started it right when I handed you my license. Right. Yes or no? Yes or no? So what are we here for now?
I'm gonna be on probable cause search.
For what was your probable cause? Because my mud flaps were too short? But there was no odor until after you ripped my door open or before?
It doesn't matter. You were rolling the window down anyway.
I didn't roll this window down. Not at all. I rolled that side down. See how it's down? This window's not up. He ran over here and ripped this door open and had his gun drawn on me. Absolutely. Is what happened.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So where's your probable cause at? Before or after you ripped the door open?
I opened up the door and it was coming from the car as well.
What car? This pickup. So it was coming from. So with the window up, there was odor of coming out.
Absolutely.
Is that what you're going with?
Absolutely.
Sounds good. It's gonna be an interesting one for sure. There's no probable cause because you came up and just ripped my door open. Oh, nice. Now he's trying to get a tent ticket.
You know what's funny? A lot of the comments I saw about this one, a lot of them is like, oh, but he didn't pull over when the cop initially wanted him to when he flicked on the siren, so that's why he's acting like this. But at the same time, there's been multiple occasions where I've seen cops flick the siren, and then the person in front of them goes to pull over where they currently are, and the cops are like, no, go further, go to a safe place to pull over. It's like one of those things that is actively encouraged by, at least to my knowledge, a good chunk of police officers. Go to a spot, go to the next safest spot to pull over. Not just pull over in a road where it's literally only going to be able to fit a single car through at a time, which is ridiculously stupid. So that's the first thing that's completely whack of this thing. Secondly, walking up and opening the passenger door of this person's car is not the way you would approach anything along these lines. And secondly, turning on your body cam after you've done that is very suspicious and very sus at the same time. Just something that doesn't make any sense in any way and just makes you look a little bit more suspicious than what you initially were. And then, of course, the entire interaction following that just seems to be a police officer who has realized that he's done something wrong here and now is annoyed at the guy here for showing that, and so now he's just trying to find any reason he can to write something up on that guy, which is very intriguing to say the least. Is this enough for a suspension, you guys? What do you think? We head down under with our next clip here. Now, I tried to get the original clip about a week or two ago when this first actually happened. Unfortunately, because I spotted this incident like probably a day after it happened, the little shit's TikTok account was already deleted. They had privated their Instagram account, so getting the original footage in its full quality was very, very difficult. So instead, we've got this news excerpt. And so just watch it and we'll discuss it afterwards.
Did you see this? Girls had hired a boat in Melbourne going down the river. As they go under a bridge, a boy throws milk over them. Milk on a hot day.
No good.
This is what happens now. Everything's filmed and it goes up on TikTok. And this has been a prank that's been going around the world. So this kid's got in on the prank, throwing milk off the bridge. He said, oh, you guys want some milk? So this poor woman, covered in milk, food wrecked, day wrecked. So their response was that they went hard on him.
Yeah.
The boy, the young man, has been outed. And he has taken to TikTok shortly, his account's been taken down, but he issued this grovelling plea for mercy. I just know what you think, Jonesy. He said, police have phoned my parents. Are you guys happy now? I have a criminal record now. Never going to be able to live life. You happy, he said? Why'd you do this to me? You ruined my life over a ruined day. You upped the ante. I'm just a kid and you ruined my life. He said, please stop contacting my school. My school has caught me and I'm facing expulsion. And he said, can you believe they would do this to a minor? He reportedly wrote.
Yeah. Well, when he says something like that, it tells me that he's using his age as being untouchable. You know, if you're going to be a little asshole, you're going to get the consequences, mate. So you reap what you sow.
Mind you, this kid goes to like a private school that their parents pay like $28,000 a term to go to, or I think a year. One of the two metrics, either every term or every year. Either way, it's a private school. This little shit goes to a private school, so like his head is already so far up his ass, he doesn't understand that there's always consequences to one's actions. And when you basically assault someone, and you still effectively gotten away with it, because just for some minor updates, he was suspended from his school. Didn't get expelled, he got suspended. And that's probably about the bracket of his consequences he's going to get, aside from his TikTok account being banned and his name now being out there online, and he's going to continue to get drudged for this whenever he chooses to reappear. Honestly, I am all for kids who do stupid shit like this in order to get views and attention on social media to just get punished and lambasted for it. Yeah, it's a funny joke to you to just throw milk off a bridge on top of people in a boat. Like, there's a certain level of think a little further with that one. First off, they might be allergic to they might be lactose intolerant, or heck, some people are even allergic to milk, could cause a lot of issues here. And then secondly, this wasn't the only thing you did that day. It was also known that you were being a little menace on the bridge by spraying anyone who came near you, you little shit. You got what you deserved. Suck it up. These are the consequences of your actions, you dickhead. Live with them. This next clip is a pretty funky clip to say the least, and I'll explain part of those reasons post the clip itself, but basically what's happening here is this guy's doing some chalk drawing on one of the footpaths off the side of what seems to be a semi-busy area. Anyway, apparently a bunch of people have called the police over it, and well, now the police are here to deal with it in the way that American police know best how to do. Here's the clip.
Huh?
Getting phone calls on you for that.
Is it breaking the law?
Yeah.
What law?
Graffiti.
Oh, this isn't graffiti.
Oh, then I suggest you take it somewhere else.
I'm okay.
Huh?
I'm okay.
No, you're not. You gotta go.
Why?
Because I said you gotta go. You can't do that here.
This isn't graffiti.
Okay, you gotta go, man. Don't
Why?
come here because we're getting calls on you, and we're not gonna be coming
It's not
on.
against the law,
It's
though.
against the law. Pick somewhere
Can you
else
show
to
me?
go.
Because it
I'm
has to
gonna
be.
show you, man. Listen,
It has to be
I'm gonna ID you
indelible.
and put you in cuffs and take you in. Now, you either get your shit and go, or we go to jail for it and let them figure it out, the courts. I'm not gonna sit here and explain the law to you. It's that simple. I'm talking to you nicely. You gotta go, man. Just pick it up somewhere else. Draw somewhere else. That's it for today. Here, draw somewhere else.
If it's graffiti, graffiti has to leave a mark, man. The
I don't
rain's
care
gonna
what-
wash this away.
Well, pick somewhere else where they can wash it away. Just not here in the middle of traffic. Right here where we keep on getting calls on you.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. But I've already won in court over this multiple times, man. I mentally can't take going to jail right now. I've already sued and won.
Okay.
But you're denying me my constitutional rights right now.
I'm not denying. I'm
Yes,
saying
you
pick
are.
it up somewhere
No.
else. Don't do it on public property here.
This is public property, exactly. I pay taxes just like all these people. So if I get a sign, if I'm out here begging, that's okay?
No, it's not okay. We run them off too on a regular basis.
That's denying them freedom of expression too.
Okay, well, whatever. We run them off still.
I swear half the police I see in these clips are just people trying to abuse their power or take advantage of the position of power they're in. They just like having power. I don't know. That's just a random side note. But an interesting thing here is that from just Googling around with the US-based shenanigans for this, it honestly depends on various different things and basically the ordinances of your county or your town or your city, depending which one better clarifies the situation on whether chalk drawing is counted as graffiti or not. The person behind the camera did actually state that he has sued people multiple times over this problem and has won in all those occasions. Whether that's true or not is the other question, but I'm more inclined to believe him here purely because it seems stupid to lie over something like that. Anyhow, it's just such a wacky reaction from the police officer over chalk on a footpath. Yes, if he was on the road, all for it, buddy. But say that he is interrupting traffic when A, he's not, he's on a footpath. B, it'd be more likely you be interrupting traffic by being there stopped on the road in the first place. And C, you aren't even holding up traffic by being there yourself, so what are you going on about, buddy? If you thought the world hadn't been crazy enough this year, here's where things get a little crazier. So over here at what seems to be a shop inside of a gas station, we have an upset customer who decides to bring her dog in to sick him on the employee.
Call 911, please.
I'm just filming for your guys' sake, that's all. I'm just trying to buy a sandwich. I'm filming.
Put your fucking camera away. This guy's a piece of shit out of me. Get him! Get him! Go get him!
Don't attack me, man! Don't fight me! What the f are you doing? You're attacking the wrong fucking guy, man.
Shit! You break my shit!
She's stealing the cup. She's not a fuck. She.
That's your dog, man.
Initial information told us that one of the employees behind the counter was calling the police. They proceed to take their time and arrive about 30 minutes after the fact, which at that point they were pretty much like, not our problem anymore, no one was harmed, it's all good, we probably won't bother anyway. Of course, because they're not a CEO who's worth billions of dollars. This person's approached the gate where their flight is expected to depart, but they see the plane is currently closed, the doors are locked, and all the other fun stuff, and so assume that the plane's about to take off without them being in it, so they start going off. Here's the catch though, the plane's still yet to deboard from its arrival. Here's the clip.
This is crazy.
Open the door for me!
That plane gone by now. Oh, sorry.
Somebody open the door for me! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm here for whatever!
Jeffrey's painting last name, Dodard, Pickering.
She fussing over Houston and we ain't left yet?
Please proceed to the gate.
This gotta be one of the most embarrassing things you could ever do in a case like this. Like, you find out the information as you're going off and you go, oh shit, fuck. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of other things that technically should cause other people a lot of embarrassment, but this would probably be the biggest embarrassing moment I've seen, just because you're going off your head believing you just missed your flight, when it turns out you're a flipping idiot and are completely wrong. Ouch. This pair gets kicked out of the store because it's a women's store and they're not women. There's obviously more to this story, but we obviously like the context here for this clip.
If you taking a picture now, well, you take a picture.
Oh, you threatening me now? Yeah, she got hostile for no reason.
What's going on?
She got hostile for no reason.
Well, this is all females, man. It's a female store. Put the camera, put the phone down with the camera on.
Hey, we in public.
I'm just saying, put that down with the. You can't come in here. You can't come in here bothering my girls. I'm security over supervisor. I'm gonna ask y'all nicely. They gotta leave.
What you do?
You just can't be in here. This is a women's store.
I can't buy nothing for my mama.
I can't buy nothing for my girl.
You buying something? Then you
probably was. She
you buying something?
She kicked me out before I had a chance.
Okay, come on.
And she kicked us out.
Hey.
What? In the girls' store?
I'm security here. I'm security over the
I don't
whole
care about that shit,
All right, well, you got to. All right, put the phone down.
Hell
because
no.
I'm trying to
what the hell wrong with you?
Don't say that.
Well, don't tell me to put down my phone.
No trouble today.
You don't.
Right? Don't get yourself in no trouble over nothing.
Is that a threat?
Okay. No, I'm just telling you. Watch where you're going.
Unironically, one of the chillest security guards I've seen through these clips, he's just like, look, I've just been told you've been kicked out. I need you to go. I gotta make sure you go. Gotta make sure you follow rules. You can't record in here. You gotta go. Like, he wasn't being an ass about it. He's like, he's just doing his job as a security guard. He's been asked to get these people out of here. He's now doing just that. He's not being hostile about it. He's just like, hey, just go. Let's just make the things easier for everyone. OP's ex has a literal crash out.
Don't go out that way. Go out, John. Front door. John. Yeah.
John!
I have to call the fucking police. Like, we'll have no choice.
Not only did she get herself arrested, she successfully did more damage to her car than what she did to the car she was trying to hit. Like, it just looks like she rid her car off, most likely. The SUV she hit took very minimal damage and just took out a garage door instead. Like, like that's kind of crazy. Jeez. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's trying to rip out the survey lines that have been put into the property line of someone else's property because she doesn't agree with those survey lines and believes that her property goes further in than those survey lines.
Get off my property, ma'am.
Not on your property.
I have this surveyed. I have this surveyed. You're trespassing.
You did not.
I have this surveyed.
You did not.
You cannot pull up my.
Show me the survey.
I have the permits. I have the permits right here for everything.
Survey.
It's right here. It's right here, ma'am. Okay, quit pulling up my property, ma'am. Come here. Come on. I'll show you the permits.
Go get it now.
I have permits, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're not moving this because it's not your property.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
I just did.
She's tearing up my property. I have permits. I have a survey. I instruct you to leave.
Where's your survey?
Please leave. Leave, ma'am. Please leave my property. Please.
See how you got it there? That's
I have permits.
That's correct.
I have permits.
Look at
Please
here.
get off my property, ma'am.
See right there?
You are in violation of the county. Get off my property. This is my property.
Right here.
Right here I have.
That's in my yard.
Get off my property, ma'am. She's trespassing. This is my surveyed line that I have put
I'm
up.
not trespassing.
And she is tearing
I'm
it up.
on my own side.
I have permits and a survey. And she is tearing up my plans. Destruction of my property. Here she is again. This is my neighbor at this house right here. And I don't know if she's got reinforcements with a baby. So
I don't have a baby.
you're on my property. Please leave. She's obviously,
This is your
she's
property.
way on it now at this point.
This is my property.
I have a survey of the property.
You show it to me.
I have a survey.
Show it to me.
Sure, just quit ripping up my plans and I'll show you. It's right over by, it's posted right by my project. I have the survey of my permits posted.
Come out here and surveyed it.
I have my permit posted on my fence. Outside, I'm showing her the permit.
Well, I want to see the survey.
I'm
not
showing
the
her the permit. The survey is included in this permit. I had
Then
to get
let
it.
me see.
I had to get it. She
You
is
said
not
you wanted to show me,
on
and
my
you're not
property
showing
now.
me.
I don't feel safe. She is threatening me. Please get off my property, ma'am.
I'm off.
She still isn't off the
No,
property.
I'm off.
I have surveyed the property. She has pulled up my survey sticks.
Show me where the survey sticks are.
She's on my property right now.
Show me.
She's on my property right now.
Here.
I have the survey,
Yourself, you ain't
and
even
I
home.
feel threatened. I feel threatened.
You feel threatened.
Get off my property, ma'am.
I
Please
am off your property.
leave. You
Nope,
are
not till
damaging
you show me a
my
survey.
property. She's damaging my property.
I am not
I asked her to
damaging
leave.
your
She's not
property.
leaving. Good day, ma'am.
I'm going to call the police.
Good. We got evidence.
Show him a survey.
We have evidence.
Are you going to pay to remove them from his property?
I mean, you're an asshole.
Dude, you have been out of hand this whole time.
Why would I pay somebody to do it when I can
Why
do
would
it?
you plant trees in his property?
This is my property. It's
Where
an
is-
easement to the
where's your
county.
survey?
It's an easement to the county.
Your trees don't offend that easement?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well,
Now when I've been maintained.
Clearly on my side, so she obviously thinks that's hers.
trees?
You need a permit to remove trees. You need a permit to remove trees.
You just put
I
those
do
two
not need
trees
a
down?
permit.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I don't understand. We don't have to answer to you at all. The government.
I'm just saying.
We're just saying.
The guy from
And when he sees this legal contract, it'll be this against your
no,
legal
you
nothing.
better get an attorney. You have 13.
You need an attorney
But not
for your
13
trees.
feet belongs to you.
13.5.
No.
But
there's an easement here.
So did we both agree for those trees?
I didn't.
Who are you?
I did not
Okay.
agree for those
Did
trees.
you agree for the trees?
I did not. I'm the owner, and she planted trees,
And
obviously.
You know what? I didn't agree with you driving up on my property with that guy.
On my pro-
your property.
It's not her property.
The trunk
Yep.
could not extend.
Here's more trees.
Right here.
Okay.
More trees on the property. She has been notified that she needs a permit.
like he wants to put that there. This isn't his property.
We cannot deal with you, so we had to go this way.
That it's not. Does it say easement on there?
The Charlotte County public offer your trees.
I'll take the goddamn trees down.
You need a permit. Hopefully you get a permit.
I hit my head against the desk for this type of thing because, like, it's one of those things where property lines, seemingly just from a little bit of research, can be extremely confusing depending on where you are in America. It's just one of those things. But at the end of the day, if he's got the permit, he's got, like, the fully written thing that proves that, yep, that's his property. It's as simple as that, I believe, at least. Unless they forged it. But it's like one of those things. Property line's there, he's got the contract, he's got the information, he literally had this approved by someone else who marked out the properties. It is what it is. And of course, because this is America, you're going to take it to court. Oh Lord. Next we have a Karen who's had such a miserable life that she's had to go out of her way to bully a batch of kids because she's got nothing else better to do in her time.
You want to challenge a grown woman? You think this is funny? Little 4 hours, little working parents that bought these $600,000, $700,000 bikes. But bottom line is, how much was the fucking
I'm an
bike?
orphan.
This was like whatever. Shut the up, little dude. Shut the up. I'm Batman.
He's been getting bullied his entire
Your
life.
parents haven't died, so stop.
Wow.
And you think you're a comedian.
Wow.
Right, how much were these bikes? How much were they? $1,000. Oh, look at me, little. Look at me. Look at me.
Why me?
No, I'm talking to him.
What you want? Go away. You came here. This is me and my family.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna
Let me call your mother and tell her how much I disrespect.
She's dead. She's dead. How you gonna
dead,
call
guys?
her?
No.
You haven't met my mom because she's dead.
You're a liar, dude.
Mom's
You can't
dead.
even
Fucking dead.
I'm Batman, lady. I'm telling you.
Guess what? Guess what my last name is? Batson. So no, I'm Batman, dude.
I mean, it is clear the kids are acting a little bit there, pretending to cry, but Jesus Christ, what type of adult goes up to a bunch of kids and just starts attacking them with insults and crap like that? Like, what mind do you have to be in to be willing to do something like that? Like, you're bullying children for what? What's the reason, lady? Come on, tell us. This next clip tells the tale of a group of people who got kicked off of a Spirit airline flight because they were wearing crop tops. Honestly, they look like singlets. Anyway, here's the clips.
Hey everyone, so we're getting kicked off a flight right now for wearing crop tops.
No, but we have to get on our next flight.
They're literally making us leave a flight for wearing crop tops. This is actually the most insane. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Great. I'm sorry I offended you all by wearing a crop top.
Yeah, guys, this is a crop top, the famous one. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's make this very clear.
That guy,
Once you're on an aircraft, it is
Jay, picked this off and caused this all because we wore crop tops.
Be aware of your behavior.
Okay.
Behavior. Wearing a crop top is apparently bad behavior.
The one that's standing up with the glasses, she was wilding out when we first got in here. We are trying to handle this in a very professional manner.
We don't need any camera. Please turn that off. Are you part of the situation?
Okay, but the camera holds you guys accountable.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, there's nothing that says you can't wear a crop top.
And if you do that, then you're moving me and my toddler from a plane to go back home.
What the heck?
So you're going to do that as well.
Over what?
Humans that way. A business cannot treat humans this way. I'm not down.
I never heard these in my life.
Yeah, and I took my sweater off too. And if her human body is not okay, then
What the heck?
The rest of us.
Dude, just chill.
We're back it up anyway. But what's the problem? I don't understand.
He's gonna go back to the gate over you not wearing a sweater? Well, I recorded it, so.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, what the f? You can't tell me not to record it.
You can't say don't record it because that's, we need them accountable for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They all agree. They're on our side.
So you see, originally they were wearing actual sweaters over the top of their current shirts, but you know, the plane was sitting there for quite a while, the aircon wasn't working appropriately. You know how hot it gets in planes that are filled to the brim with people. Obviously, the sweaters came off at some point. Ultimately, they got kicked off for being, quote, inadequately clothed, which is quite funky to say the least. And it turns out the passenger in the row in front of them decided to try and defend them by also pointing out, hey, I'm wearing a crop top underneath my sweater too. What, am I not allowed to be here? And you're going to kick me and my toddler off the flight? Which, guess what? They did, because the flight attendant has some fun with that, apparently. But here's a response that Spirit gave. Our contract of carriage, a document all guests agree upon making a reservation with us, includes certain clothing standards for all guests traveling with us. We are investigating the matter and we're in contact with the guests about their experience. They haven't gotten a refund for the flight so far and spent $1,000 to rebook on a Delta flight who had no problems with what they were wearing to get to where they were going. Man, seems like that airline is a bit trashy. Here we get a very interesting situation. So this person here is doing some shopping at Walmart. Apparently they go shopping every single day. I'll talk about that in a moment. But basically here she gave the worker an older looking $20 note, and to the worker they were unfamiliar with the note itself. So they decided to go out the back to talk to their manager, I'm assuming, to verify that it's a real $20 note. Anyway, this happens.
What is our problem? No, because I gave her money to pay for my stuff. I shop with this girl. Get out my face. I shop with y'all every day. This lady gonna take my money and go back there with it. What is you trying to do?
No, because it's like she just want to make sure it's new. I mean, it's.
Everybody know what a $20 bill is.
I understand, but it's brand. I mean, it's the old 20s.
What she thought she was gonna get an arrest? What she thought she was gonna get me arrested? What she thought it was fake?
She just want to verify the 20.
Verify what? An old 20? You don't know what an old 20 look like?
I guess you never seen an old 20 before, so that's why.
We'll take her ass back to where the fuck she come from. Yeah. At this point, where's a black person at? I don't like talking to y'all. Well, black person, because y'all wrong for that shit. Y'all held me up just to try to make an arrest. Oh, y'all thought y'all did something. Let me talk to a black person. Sir, where's a black person at that work here? Because I don't play these type fuck games. I come shopping here every day of my years. I give her, now mind you, I just came from my bank, Chase Bank, right? Hold on. Let me show you something real quick. Girl, don't play with me. Black people don't play like that. Y'all just don't with us like that. Mind you, I just came from Chase Bank, right? And I just withdraw some money out of there, right? So the bank, the little thing gave me little 20s. You feel me? The little old 20s. Yeah. Which, as black people, we know what the old 20s is. Yeah. This stupid ass girl gonna go back there trying to get me arrested because she thought it was fake. On her. As long as I've been shopping here, thankfully, I spent thousands of dollars in this Thank you. I spent thousands of dollars in this You thought you was gonna get an arrest today, huh? You thought you was gonna get a black person arrested today, huh? Did you? So she came back and had to give my change. Because guess what? They wasn't. Right. They wasn't fake. And you made me wait. I'm in a hurry. You made me wait because you don't know what a 20 is?
She just want to verify.
Shut up. You don't know what a 20 is? The bullshit I go through. I ain't never went through this bullshit in Walmart. You feel me? They on some shit this morning. It's too early in the morning for that shit. Yeah, that's mine. I got to pay for these Slim Jims. Because she just tried the fuck out of me. Thank you. Fuck wrong with this lady? Gonna hold me up and in the office for a long time, too.
Oh, so you been staying?
Yeah. Girl. You tried to get me arrested. Thought you was gonna make an arrest today. Well, guess what, Walmart? Try again. Because these came from Chase Bank. Do not play with me.
Yeah, the first thing I just want to point out, if you're going to shopping at this Walmart every single day, you have a problem. Why are you going to the shops every single day? Just do one shop a week, get all your things that you need for the week, and be done with it. Don't get you just have nothing better to do that you're just going to spend every single day inside of a Walmart, buying things, spending probably more money than what you would spend if you just did a single shop a week or something along those lines. Like, why are you in there every every day if that's supposedly what you do. And secondly, to me, this is a humongous overreaction to something along these lines. Like, okay, I can say, like, I personally could believe that the employer might potentially have thought of the whole, oh, this might be our counterfeit money for potentially semi-racist intentions. Potentially, we can't confirm that. It could just be as very simple as, like, I'm unfamiliar, this does not look like a $20 note that I know. And so she goes and gets it verified. Which is, if it did take long, then that's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. But this reaction to that is just so unnecessarily over the top, it's not even funny. And then potentially to pull race cards and saying, oh, don't mess with us black people like that and crap, it just seems so unnecessary. I guess we got lucky that there was a Walmart employee who was a black person that she could annoy, because it seems like he's had to deal with someone along these lines before just by how he's approached the situation and how she's just like not going to talk back to the customer like, oh yeah, that sucks. Just like being so monotone, just not really getting too much into the conversation because he understands that it's not worth it. She's never going to see reason in the situation. So just serve her stuff and get her out of here and move on with your day. So good job to that guy. You stepped in pretty quickly and actually did pretty well, at least turning the situation down a bit, but it's wild, just wild. Here we have someone having a big fight with one of the fast food workers over what seemingly is meant to be an egg roll. Roll the clip.
Yes. Oh, please the do, cause I got time, bitch. I got time. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. Give me my shit. I want you to bring your ass over here with that energy. What are you gonna do? Let me tell you something. You're gonna fight me over her. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you what you're. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you one thing. 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 Remember my face, hoe. Yeah, remember. No, bitch, you don't work here, bitch. You knew. You knew what's.
Can I get my food?
Let me get my food, please.
Damn, I'm gonna be late for work.
Let me get my food. Bitch, you lucky I don't spit in your face, hoe. You lucky I gotta go to work.
I mean, I don't pick you for a gym nut, but I suppose everyone's going to want that protein very desperately at some points in times to cause stupid stuff like this. Now, don't get me wrong, both people are very clearly in the wrong in this entire situation. Like, we don't know how this fight started in the first place, nor who actually caused this mess, but let's just say neither side weren't afraid of escalating things further. One's yelling and screaming over the counter, bending right over trying to get up in their face, and the other tried to swing. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say, really. Here we have someone who doesn't know when they should, I don't know, shut their mouth.
Do it. I'll hold up the whole airplane. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's only been all day.
You should have shut up.
You guys said I had one more warning. Congratulations, WestJet.
She had one more chance.
What's that in front of my kid?
What's wrong with you?
Wow.
We all want to go home.
We're going to go with RCMP officers. You make the choice.
Why?
We'll explain it to you when you're off the aircraft. Either with me or with RCMP officers.
Holy.
Wow.
Oh my god. Do it. Hold up the plane. I'll do that. I don't think anyone around you would highly appreciate that. And you're shouting from the rooftops like it's an amazing thing that you're doing some crazy thing, rebelling against whatever the hell's happening here on the plane. The sounds from everyone else when they heard that information was just like, oh god damn it. Why do you have to be this way? Can't you just shut up so we can actually go home, damn it? People are fun. Here we have a contract worker who's seemingly out on a delivery and install of a refrigerator, which turns out to be too big for the location that it's meant to be going in. And so at this point, they've fulfilled their part of the contract. There's nothing they can really do about this current problem, so they go to leave. Instead, we have the customer, who's now the owner of this fridge, who decides to do some very crazy things. Here's the clip.
Without the doors on there, it still won't fit. Your refrigerator measure at about 20.
Measure this refrigerator, please, while you, Mr. Handy Dandy Tape Measure Man. Larry, will you bring me the tape measure from the other room?
So
no, I'm not. No, you can get your dispatch.
Okay. Listen.
Dispatch.
Okay, wait a minute.
Larry, bring me my phone because I need Lowe's on the phone right now.
Right. Okay. All right. Look, I'm just trying to give you an understanding.
No, you don't. Sweetie, I have a doctorate degree. There's nothing for you to
got a doctor's
understand.
degree?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Phone.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and
No, get the away from my door. Sit down.
sit down. Yeah.
No.
Can you get your wife, sir?
That's not my husband.
Can you?
No.
Can you
No.
get her?
No.
We go out another door, bro. She is
You
crazy.
close that door if you touch one goddamn thing in my.
Hey, that's what I be talking about, man. Hey, go ahead and load this thing back up, bro. We gone. We gone.
I swear it's like some people just forget that contractors, you know, have multiple jobs to do on a day-to-day basis. They're out there to deliver an item, install it, go to the next one, and repeat the process. If something's come up that means they can't install said thing, let's say the fridge is bigger than what the actual space it was meant to go in because someone didn't do the measurements correctly, there is nothing they can do about that. They either put the fridge somewhere else you want them to put it, or they take it back with them. They don't have the time to sit there and wait with crap like this where a customer's extremely upset because the fridge doesn't work and would rather make an attempt to lock them in and flex their degree or whatever crap that she tried to do here. This person here is on the apartment complex doing their job, you know, being security, and this person who apparently lives here decides to come out and start harassing her about it because apparently she didn't ask her to be there and she needs to get off her property.
Get off the property, you're trespassing. Get off the property, you're trespassing. Get off the property. I've got a manager on their way over here to tell you to leave. Why are you here? You're just here to annoy me. Get off the property. Get off the property.
Ma'am, stay out of my bubble.
Oh, well, I don't see your bubble, so I don't know what... Oh, bless your heart. Are you one of those sweet people that can't handle anything? Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Get off my property. Get off my property. Get off my property. I have a manager en route.
Okay.
Get off my property.
I'll handle your manager.
Why are you not getting off the property? You don't live here. You're trespassing. So I've got your picture and I'm gonna have you cited by the San Marcos Police. Thank you. Trespassing is a violation. You'll have to go to court.
I'm doing a job.
You're not doing a job. You're not hired by us. Get off private property. Get off private property. Get off private property. Get off private property. Okay, I'm just going to talk to your supervisor and tell her.
Please do.
I have the police en route already.
Okay.
Get off my property, bitch. I hope you got that on film.
I do.
Bitch.
Why does someone who looks like they're in their 50s, 60s, 70s based on their gray hairs acting like such a child about this? Like, repeating the same thing over and over and over again is quite literally what a child does to get their point across. And we all know that doesn't work. It's such a childish behavior. It's actually unbelievable. She apparently called the cops like 3 different times, and they did eventually show up and was talking to the Karen and explained to her probably that, hello, you're kind of stupid, maybe, I don't know, grow up, or something. Here we watch as someone makes probably the worst decision they could ever make after they accidentally run into someone when they're driving erratically. Here's the clip.
You hit a person
You hurt somebody. You hurt somebody. Pull
need to
over.
get out
You
the
hurt
car.
somebody. There's a guy who's seriously hurt. You ran somebody over. What is wrong with you? We all saw it happen. We're calling the cops.
You gotta get off the damn truck.
You ran him
You
over.
gotta get off the f***ing truck, you understand?
You ran him
Get off
over.
the f***ing truck.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the f***ing truck.
She's trying to get them to move. So she look like she's about to run them
Hey,
over.
get out of the car. Get out of the car. Out of the car. Now. Out. You ran him over.
Oh my God.
No. Hey, the cops are coming. You better stop.
She just ran past him. She's going.
Oh my God. She just hit another vehicle.
shit.
Stop the car. Do not move. Get the car parked. Watch out. You need to move. You need to move.
Oh, they're arresting her now.
This has gone from you screwed up, your insurance is not going to be happy with you, you might cop a fine or two, to you'll probably just ruined your life because you hit someone and then attempted to run away from the scene. Like, there's nothing worse than that. Especially if that person ends up dying or something like that. You're screwed because of this fatal mistake of just trying to run away. Like, you probably already would have gotten some shit because you're erratically driving recklessly, not great. But then trying to run away after you hit someone, it's stupid. Obviously, you're either high, drunk, or it's a stolen car because no one in their right mind would ever think of doing that. That's so stupid.